Hello, and welcome to part 3 of our rather beleaguered Archmage Void War run. I was almost prepared to give this up, take our Pyrrhic victory against the Necrophage, and take our win, but no, I think it's actually winnable. We kind of take this seriously and gear up to face the final boss. As our crew, I think there's only one change I want to make. Let's name the Conqueror, seems like a good one. I tend to name crew in order of who's liable to survive, or if there's someone who makes a request. You know, I don't particularly want you to die throughout the run, but otherwise, kind of pick and choose. For our, speaking of crew, it's pretty good. The actual quality is alright. The only thing we lack is just numbers. So I have enough to man all the systems, have a few spare, but I'd like less dedicated combatants to be manning systems, so that I can instead have the kind of real fighters off and about. We're going to be boarded quite heavily during the boss. It's pretty much inevitable, so having a bunch of freewheelers running around stamping on things is quite useful. As for our ship, we aren't going too excessive with systems this time, so I can prioritize. There's 25 available power units if we got all of it. But we need all of the guns because we want to run our insane macro devastator double fusillade build. So we could just delete shields and then laser beam through whatever we want. Also, I think, given charge times, this is 16 seconds while this is 27. So what we could do is fire off a bunch of fusillades and then let that go through. And then the charge time, there'll be enough to fire their own volley and then do another round for the macro devastators. Simultaneously, we need to be spamming claymore missiles into the boss. We have enough for 11 shots, which is 33 damage as of right now. We'll get more munitions before we get there, so yeah, fantastic damage output. So 25, we'd want a 4th tier of shield, so 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then at least one oxygen, so 20, and that leaves 5, so 21, 2, 3, 4, 5 engines, just for some dodge chance, and then any other scrap we can put into subsystems, which are always good. As for our crew, I think there was... Yes, there's a mercenary broker merchant here, so we want to aim for this one because it's worth it because I can actually sell off the guns I'm not going to be using, so that makes sense, and then pick up some desperately needed crew contracts. After that, it's going to be up here, and then we want to avoid the shipyard as we can't generate scrap from it, so this way, and then we can go to the planetary assault ruins, which is good. The merchant, the ordnance expert here is of no value to me. I have my favourite missile system. I'll fix my ship at some point as well. Demons. Moments after your arrival, a tidal wave of dark energy washes over your ship. Disturbing apparitions appear across your security feeds. In the distance, a decrepit warship lurches forward, weapons aimed directly at you. They have a 3-shot fusillade and a 1-shot bolt cannon, so if it all hits, they can hurt me. The blood golems have arrived. Let's go and run over and punch them really hard. They're going to punch through my systems quite quickly. The lance is ready, but I can't do anything with that right now, so let's wait a second. Oh, there's an extra one. So all gets immediately stamped on. And then these will easily lose a fight. Something else is also firing at me. Oh, the bolt cannon fired first and wasted its shot. There you go. Was that... What just did that much damage? I have no idea. Oh, is it this thing? Prototype viral bombard. Yeah, it's trying to hit us with poison. That's not nice. Well, the demons are dealt with. I'm going to wait for... The downside to this approach is that we have to sit here waiting for the macro devastator to charge. It's going to take a while. Ow. They have a shield charger and their slowdown thing engaged. We don't care. I'm just going to hit the shields with the heavy ion lance, at which point who cares about their charger. And we hope that works, of course. I'm being shot again. Okay, there's the fusillade firing. We're fine. So if all 3 hit, so as long as that up before the bolt cannon fires, we're good. Yeah, we're alright. I mistimed it. Oh, but they got enough to squeeze some poison through because of the single shield it can pierce. Intruders, yay, where? Up there. That's pretty easy to deal with. Just stand here. Let it... That won't pierce us this time. We're ready to go. Let's hit... What I could do to make sure this is more accurate, let's try and knock out 1 soul spirit. I'm moving, apparently. That's quite annoying. Hurry up, please. 1 soul spirit at the heart would be good, just to kind of shut that up. Oh, it's all... The piloting is all dictated by the heart. So if I hit that a couple times, then I can really cripple their dodge chance, which is the only thing that might save them currently. Yeah, if the heavy ion misses is where it's a bit miserable, as it's difficult to get through their shields. So we'll take the guaranteed hits. The bolt cannon won't get through me on its own. We can ignore that. And then even the fusillade connects every time. We're fine. Okay. 1 away. 2 away. Good. I think this pierces 1 shield, so it's going to hit me again. Yeah, we've been poisoned again. Brilliant. Alright. The heart is down. They have no dodge chance now, so we'll go straight for shielding. They have no shields. The macro devastator does 3 damage per room, so if I can hit 4 rooms, they're instantly out of the game. How can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got long beam, huge damage. It's just such a good weapon. Dead. Takes a while to charge, but if we can get there, it's worth its weight in gold. May as well heal the injured fellows. You're already good with your own passive regen from jumping. Done. Oh good, we're on fire. Fire engulfs your viewport. You seem to have stumbled into the midst of a major Imperial fleet action against the infernal cults, where still proximity alerts indicate you are dangerously close to the local star. We have Hungerers, brilliant. Suddenly, a cloud of foul sorcery sweeps across your command deck. A twisted abomination of a spacecraft lumbers into view. Rulag, Strog, Garth, Nglieth. Intruders detect 3 Hungerers, which have different amounts of DPS, bizarrely. 332. Do you think that it'll be the same? That is an insanely threatening vessel. 6 shotgun, 3 shotgun, and the disruptor. I really just need to stop that from shooting me before it hits. So what I'll do is I think I'll just put the soul spears. We'll wait to see where these spawn first, as they can stop my war seers from firing. There's one there. There's one that he might be able to come over and hit me, which will interrupt my attack. Do I have enough time, do you think? This one will be safe in his position, so Ray, you can shoot at their weapons immediately. Can someone head over and punch this one out so I don't have to worry about it? I could try summoning undead at it just to slow it down. If it breaks... My concern is that it breaks through the door and then, yeah, it interrupts the Warseer from casting. You'll fight this one head on and win, that's no problem. What I could do is run one of you two over. In fact, yeah, this is already dead, so just sprint over there. And you'll be able to stop it, so now I can do this and feel safe. And then once you're done with this, you can head up here and tidy that one up. Okay, stand in this room, so we jump on this one. The duel has commenced. Try and hit me with something. It's not going... Oh, it just ran straight through past us and is on this door. And because our door system is down, because we're on it, he got to interrupt it. That is outrageous. Okay. But I do knock out... Ah, only the little one. And it already hit me with the ion, so we're going to be disabled when this volley hits me. I might have to missile their systems to prevent really nasty damage. They're throwing corpses at me. A lot of them, in fact. Okay, we're going to get buried now. This is just a battle to see if I can survive until this fires. If we do, we win. Summon my own dead, but there's not much point right now. Let's just wait. I could fear them if they're annoying. Comes another viral bombard. Ah, they're starting to shoot me. Should I play it safe and just heavy ion lance? That's probably the little storm cannon. 16 seconds have passed. This will, in theory, bounce off of me because I can tank it. I don't know how I took a point of damage already. 1, 2... Oh, they're 3. Okay, we're fine. So that all hands. We've been poisoned heavily, but we're just going to quickly punch through these before we go. We're on fire because of the star. Brilliant. Let's... we need to stop that from burning us out. You can easily eliminate ghouls. I think it's more important that we put the fire out, so everyone run into here. This fire we can just vent. Then you're fine where you are. Just move over there. In fact, you can stand here to deal with that. More dead coming. Actually, you pivot to this direction. Why are we so slow? Halved move speed for 15 seconds. Why? Nothing on board the enemy vessel that causes that. We just have slow move speed. I'm going to have to fire this because I don't trust the... I can't hold up to the ridiculous mega storm cannon shooting at me. Got it. I don't know how much it's ioned, but I'm hopeful it affects that. How are we looking? We're just destroying basic stuff. We're fine. The rot spawn will lose a fight with a husk. We have a whole bunch more problems. I don't really want to stand in the poison is the problem. Poison 0. Yeah, it will kill him pretty quick, so I'm going to have to reduce my dodge chance to nil. How are they? Oh, they're still firing the nasty gun. Okay. Fire a missile at it. I'm sick of this. I'll use the fusillade to crack their shield so I can Devastator beam them. We're all poisoned everywhere. Let's just take a bit less damage, please. Here comes more zombies. This is a really annoying one to fight. It's going straight into the Archmage, so we're pretty much good. Did I miss the missile? No, it's there. Now it lands, but after I take a bunch of extra damage. Okay, the Devastator's ready, so let's hit their shields. Does Purify get rid of poison? Oh, it does. Okay, well, I'll just move back over there and Purify. Just ignore the poison rubbish. It lasts for 10 seconds, so we're basically good. Fusillade hasn't landed yet. Okay, I missed one, but what I can do... It pierces shields, so what I can do now is hit their shields and go through a number of systems like this. It won't do max damage, but it'll do good damage. Good enough for me to feel safe about their system now. Head over and start demon slaying again. You head up here. We're still being poisoned. That's an insane amount of poison going on. I'm going to preemptively move you to here as I need you to fix yourself. My engines are taking damage. Why? Because there was a dude in there, but we fixed it. We're fine. Even more of them. Okay, I'm just waiting for something to happen to do 2 damage. Probably these soul spears, depending on where this stuff lands. I can't believe the number of zombies they've thrown at me. Fine, just a nuisance, not a real problem. Where is this going? Straight into my warriors. That's fine. Splat, splat, splat. Again, try and move out of the poison if you can. What am I waiting to shoot? I could shoot the claymore. I get 10. That's probably good enough. I don't need to wait. I could... No, let's... Heavy Ion Lance their shields to drop them, and then the Fusillade gets them. If it doesn't work, then I'll fire the Claymore. Wait for it. There it goes. 18% chance, as long as I don't get amazingly unlucky. Down, and then bombard them. Yes, I know everyone's unwell. He's about to die because he's on a fire. That's great. And unfortunately, this will poison him, so I need you to stand out the way so you can stand there. 1% hate. Oh, I didn't realize it was so low. I think I'll have to emergency heal him to keep the husk alive. Stay in the room, stay in the room, stay in the room. Got him. Okay, we're safe. That one's down already. Can we go put out the fire until it does prevent it from doing damage? Yes, please. It spread. Great. 28 scrap. And an extra 48 scrap. Fantastic. The battle continues. I can take another fight in exchange for more scrap. We're obviously in a little bit dire straits with our ship, but as long as there isn't too much they can engage me with, I think I keep the charge time on the Devastator, which means I can just use the Claymore or the Fusillade to knock their shields down and immediately do horrendous damage to their ship. And I have the Soul Spears, so we're going to stay and take another battle. They've got, what, an Elder Blood Mage? I wasn't even... Summon a Thrall. Okay, they're spamming Thralls at me. Thralls are less of a headache than the zombies because they're weak and they don't cause poison. We do have a few recruits on board, though. That one will disappear immediately, and you've picked a fight with something bigger than you, so we're good. What I need to do is put out some of these annoying fires. Let's have you move around here. Vent, vent, vent. That'll be that fire taken care of. The missile is already charged, so I might as well just move you down to quickly burst through him. What do I want to hit to really mess them up? Hitting their piloting will mean they can't dodge, which means when the Fusillade strike or missile strikes, it's a guaranteed hit. So their weapon charge time is... I need this recruit to disappear. Okay, now I can fire the Warseer's attacks. Let's go. Soul Spear into what? 16 seconds, 16 seconds. I can kill them before they happen, so don't worry about that. Let's do... If I hit shield twice, it drops it to 2, and then the Fusillade happens. I should probably just hit their shielding. And it's more than justifiable that I use a missile on this. I mean, by that logic, we should probably use one of the Soul Spears on their piloting. There, and then the other Soul Spear on shields. That's a good split. And then the Claymore missile can hit. Oh, it's being boarded. Great. If it's there, I'm super annoyed. It's somewhere else, but the doors are down, so they might be able to run straight onto me, which is irritating. No, they're down here. Where are you? You're in the fire room. Brilliant choice. They hit the missile. Brilliant. Why? How did they do that? I had shields. What did they hit me with? Thrall. Did one of them throw a soul spear at me? They're all just summoning thralls. I don't know how they got damage through. Something hit me. Lord knows what. Just use Purify, sod it. I think I just cancelled one of my soul spears, sadly, into the shields. Oh well. I really like that missile back. Can someone fix that, please? You head down and you fix this. I know I'm taking damage for it, but I'll net more scrap from the encounter, so it's okay. That probably gives them enough time to bother me with their annoying shooting, though. Hurry up and fire the spear. There we go. Now let's fusillade. Just dead center of the ship so I can hit the shields. Then the macro devastator will fire. How are we looking with the borders? They're pretty much dealt with. In fact, they're running for it. Okay, down to 1, which is okay. Now I need to hit weapons and shields are good. Can I hit their piloting as well? If I'm clever, yes. Right on the edge. I need to twist it slightly. That works, yeah. You, and you. Probably won't get the last one because shields will regenerate and stop it. But no, we got through. Was it the Ion Tunneler? It doesn't do that real damage though, so I don't see how that hurt me. Another firing here is annoying because you don't have the HP to deal with it, so someone leave. They're nearly dead. If I can fire that downed missile, I can solve this problem. Have you fixed it yet? No, it's still underpowered. This is really annoying. Someone has to go deal with the fire. I have no real means of dealing with that unless I vent the place out. That's a bit excessive. Let's just use you to put it out. You're full HP and you're not doing anything. I don't want to use zombies here. I would say I'm safe from their ship. They've actually got enough firepower to threaten me still. Summon Thrall, great. Where? Into a room where it will go instantly. Oh, doing more damage to me, great. My weapons are stunned as well, so I'm not going to get any help there. Can you please hurry up and fix that? His repair speed is slow. I'm an idiot. I'm repairing it with the wrong one the whole time. Who is now dying? You're being killed by fire. Go stand in the healing room. I was hoping to wait to use that, but I don't think I have that discretion anymore. Put the fire out. Done. Okay, good. I should probably start hot swapping dudes who need heals. So you're going to move over and heal. Bizarrely, you probably lose that battle with the Thrall, so let's have you leave and you take up your usual spot. That's finally charged, so I can start hurting things. I have no power for these weapons? Why? It's Ion 3 of them, but I have 4 tiers available. I should be able to use these. Maybe that's not how it works. Just need to do 3 damage. It's taking forever. Yes, I know you're punching my throne. We'll do it in a second. Let's start healing. I could benefit from it massively. This one's already full, so swap in. What am I doing? I'm really just waiting for the missile to kill them. Another Thrall, great. This fire's still raging. Let's put that out. Okay, 1 Thrall down, replaced by another one. My shield should tank this one. Oh, it's piercing. Gain one at level. It's level 3, so it's going through shield. That's why it's hurting me so much. Even with a point of shielding, I'm not stopping it. That's why it sucks so bad. Vent that room to stop it. You're all full HP. All my systems are back up, so we should be able to handle this in just a second now. Don't want to be stood on weapons anymore. Graviton cannon? It's just a one-shot gun, isn't it? As long as that doesn't hit that, I'm happy. Good, now we wait. I'm on fire even more. Vent. Where's the nearest way out there? Vent, vent. These will be put out by lack of oxygen. Close this. Close this. Close this. Nearly there. I'm just going to tell it to do it immediately. Anything will do. They only have a 2% chance to dodge this, so we should be okay. I guess just in case I can try. It's too late to soul spear them to stop that from working. Fire the missile, please. Please, 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 please. Hey, we're away. That should be game over. Thrall will disappear, don't worry. They picked the wrong room. If we had any real boarding, I would be able to carve my way through this, but maybe I could have tried boarding with you and you at the start? He's a genuine piece of opposition, but the rest are pretty easy to chew through. I'm not in a very bored state of mind. They had a point more HP than I remembered. Okay, you caught me. Fire the soul spears and finish them. Takes 8 seconds. And we've been pierced again for more damage. Great. Ow, ow. Please stop hitting me. There's a thrall. You can deal with that. He got interrupted. Did they both get interrupted? There's one over there. So if he fires his soul spear, we win. As long as nothing interrupts him, we're good. End this miserable battle, please. That should be it there. Game over. Okay, we're finally through. Vent this one. Don't stand. You've got low HP, so just vent the room. The laws of physics will solve the problem for us. The battle winds down. You hear an open broadcast. To all faithful servants of the throne, the enemy generals have been destroyed, their fleet scattered. Victory is at hand. Purge any who do not bear the imperial insignia. Situation becomes too dangerous. You are forced out of the fight. But then, don't we have... Oh, because I didn't get any reward for the second one, so it was all wasted. I think I have to have the Imperial Shrine activated to benefit from the party at the end, effectively. But I don't, so I just take a bunch of damage for no reason. Just let that fix and then everyone return to stations. Oh, you didn't... finish it off, please. I want that fixed before I jump. Well, is it safe? Next slot is not safe. I do need it actually fixed. Hopefully before the fire comes... Oh, it's going to be tight. There you go. We got there. Phew. Jump. A ragged vessel burns towards you from the edge of the rift storm. It is Imperial marked. A deranged figure screams through the transmission. Do not fire. We're not your enemy. It's behind us. It's still coming. Defend the Imperial ship. Yeah, whatever that is. You move into attack range of the enemy vessel. Your comms array intercepts one of their transmission. Hostile posture confirmed. EM scatter indicates weapon charging. Forward batteries are active. Recommend immediate combat posture. Great. 3-shot gun, 3-shot gun, the photon cannon. Yeah, and then once. They've got 3, 6, 7, 8 rounds. They'll fire in 12 seconds and achieve nothing as they'll bounce off our shield. So it's the 20-second mark that scares us because they're going to hit. So in order to stop those, realistically, I should fire some soul spears at them. The problem is the soul spears will hit their weapons and just waste their shots into these two pathetic ones. So the better course may be... I guess I could soul spear and ion lance it just to deal with their weapons, and then the fusillade could crack them for the devastator beam to do its real work. So this and this into you. Don't know what I'm dealing with, so I'm not going to board them. Yeah, so 2 points into the guns that don't matter. Then they have 20% dodge chance. Can I lower that somehow? Potentially if I threw zombies into their command zone, but if I needed to do that faster. These will fire by the time they discharge, so it's too late. Yeah, I need to remember that. The zombie play is good because I can stick it in there. They'll die instantly and achieve nothing, but they can temporarily disrupt their evasion, which would be worth it. The missile will fire first because we're a manned station, but then I don't want them to fire at all. It's quite annoying. So I guess I'll have to fusillade. Or rather heavy ion lance them. 30% chance to miss. It's honestly not good as options go. But it looks like the best I can do right now. Shield charger doesn't matter. So they get only 3 shots now. We're safe. I'll allow some other options to charge. I can't use the fusillade to get through this while the shield charger is up. So we're going to have to sit here for a bit. But that's okay. There go the zombies. So I need to wait for how many... There's 3 tiers of power right there, so it's pretty strong. Yeah, their interfaces have low HP but high damage. Although that means the poison is quite effective into them as they die quite quickly. 20% dodge chance. I guess I could try the fusillade. I need to wait for this to stop. Please stop. Well, that will charge so fast. I can just hit the shields with another ion. I don't care about the shield charger if I've hit the shields. Miss. I kind of saw that coming, to be honest. Their dodge chance is far too good, so I'm just going to fusillade them and hope for the best. If at least 2 land, I can get through and do meaningful damage. 2 land, okay. The Devastator can now hit. Through these systems, shields and weapons is the priority. And it's pretty quick, so they don't have time to get the regen up until I've hit all of them. They're mostly dead. Do I need to fire the missile into them? Yes, because I don't like how they already have their guns up. They can hurt me. Or with 2 HP exactly, 2 soul spears will clean up for us. And there's a lot of interfaces, dear oh dear. Yeah, I don't want to board into that. We'd get harmed quite quickly. Bing big. Do we want another Chaotic Rift or a Husk and 12 scrap? Well, I said I wanted more crew, just a man thing, so that's perfect. And woohoo, you make contact with the supply barge. You learn they were en route to an ore processing facility before being ambushed by a squadron of strange starships. Their entire escort complement was destroyed. The Imperials are grateful for your assistance and offer you a spare supply container. A spare contains 79 scrap. You need to go stand on something, and ideally someone who doesn't use active... So let's replace it. I don't want the Warseer manning things, as every time we use try and use our ability, we'll waste it. Or rather, we stop manning the system while we're, you know, actively doing stuff. So someone who does nothing but stand there is the best candidate for manning systems. Let's get some heals. It's just, I think you're basically full HP, so let's just piggyback in and out of here. You're good. In you go. That's good enough. Oh, you're still... You think you live over there? Save. That was a perfect time to get a nice lump of scrap, because we can maybe get some decent extra crew. There's a mercenary broker here, yeah, as usual. Beware the tech wardens of the techno cult, the machine priests who serve the divine god machine. They wield the supreme might of technology and will stop at nothing to acquire ancient techno relics. What do you have to offer? A flux priest increases power of nearby friendly system by 1. Ooh, that's really good. So as I'm mentioning dudes who stand on things, that's a fantastic option. He has good repair chance. He will explode if he dies, which is a bit unfortunate, but we don't intend to, you know, have him go. So yes, one of those. He has no slots of any kind. That's pretty rare, but I guess it's to balance the fact he isn't a mate. He can just stand there and give you free power. Oh, does that mean I get 26 instead of 25 as a maximum? And then other potential crew. Commandos. High HP, pretty high damage. They're decent. Less so than Gene soldiers, however. So if you just want to hit stuff, they're fantastic. Yeah, and then kind of weaker. Well, they have weapons, armor, tools, all the slots. Speaking of slots, what do I have and what do I need? For our crewmen, we've got... It's easy to do it here. They have no options, the Greater Warseers. That's a bit surprising. Oh, because they're all psychic powers. And their weapons are already equipped. So I don't need any more weapons there. I think these... Oh, they're already manned with weapons as well. Hull integrity patch. Med drone. Do infiltrators not get any slots? Oh no, they need armor on my infiltrators. Luke's already well equipped, yet immune to fire and massive damage. I need a weapon for the Enforcer. And then anything else I need to fix. So one weapon would be good for the Enforcer, so that'll be that one. Yep, just a bunch of DPS. And he's in a large room, so that's quite nice. One of those. If I did purchase one of these, that's a tool and that's an armor piece. So I could take one Gene Soldier, give them putrescent armor, and a riot shield. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Reduce enemy DPS by 1 and stun them on death. So yeah, I'll take one more warrior and I'll equip you accordingly. Welcome aboard. So you're definitely going to stand on a system that requires extra power. What do we think that is? Probably yours. That leaves you free to go hit things. It gets a free pip, so yeah, it gives us one back. That means either I don't have to buy an extra one or I have another one spare, depending on what our end game looks like. And then for our new fellow, you want... There's your tool. There's your armor. Sorry, there's your armor. And then back to you. I'm going to give you the gun. Because I think I'll have him stand in a large room. Now, as I recall, I want to... How much is it to... I need 100 and then the power to run that. An extra power to run it. I was thinking of swapping over and getting my double fusillade running right now. But I kind of need to keep the heavy iron lance around for a bit, as I can't really get there in time. It isn't viable as a system if I've got only a fusillade and the macro devastator. Do I want to repair here? Yes, I think I'll just spam the rest into repair. There you go, we're one off, that's fine. So we won't worry about that. I guess I'll go to one more shop later and sell them off at that point. Yeah, I'd want to do this. Like that. I should probably do it that way around. But no, not currently viable. I'm not using this at all, in fact, so I can just sell this now. It doesn't currently net us anything. 30, 35, yeah, he thinks Fusillades are better, and I'm inclined to agree. Do I want another Chaos? No, one is enough to do anything you want, so that can go. Free scrap. Even if I sell it now, I can't get my weapons online, so I'll just leave it there. In fact, having it there isn't terrible, because I can use it in the boss fight, transition in and off of it, and then just fire it anyway. So no, maybe I will hold on to the Heavy Iron Lance. Just for a while. I don't have to sell it off necessarily. I was fixated on the fact it's 8 maximum, and I could just use these, but no, you can hot swap weapons once I discharge the 2 lance shots. I forgot to move my new guys around. Glittering stars dot your viewports. Despite the war-ravaged state of humanity's great projects, moments like these can almost seem peaceful. Unless it isn't. Naturally, these moments do not last, and reality sets in once more as a pirate vessel crawls out from a nearby dust cloud. I'm extraordinarily happy to see you, pirate. I was worried for a second I wasn't having anything to fight. That'll hit me 3 times, that'll hit me 4 times. It's an annoying ship. So yeah, the obvious solution is just fire a bunch of soul spears at them. Should I consider boarding? All I've got is a bunch of combat husks. Have 40 and 5 is fairly impressive, but I can fear a couple of them to slow them down. I mean, I've got a med bay, I might as well do some damage. If I stack my warriors on you, and you, all go stand in a 4x4 room and teleport, I could send them all in. I haven't been using boarding as an aggressive measure, so it's a good test case. Does the Chaos Rift... Does it send us all to the same room, or is it all 4 of us in random rooms? Okay, well, it's a good time to test it, I guess. All 4 of us in completely random rooms. That's awkward. Okay. So you're there. If you fear now, you catch 2 of them. So those 2 are afraid, which means I can stand in here and help fight with you. So it's a 2v2. You'll easily defeat that infiltrator. And the other 2 are just running around like headless chickens, so don't worry about those. Yeah, that's an easy win. They're starting to fire things at me. Let's ion their weapon. Just keep hitting those. I don't want them shooting me. Oh no, let's wait. Let's do their shields. I think we're okay. Because that'll land. Yeah, their guns are off, so now they can't really threaten me. And their shields are down for when I inevitably fire this. That might have been a bit early, but okay. They're still running around afraid of things. Cute. And now their shields are being destroyed because we're standing on them. You're taking quite a bit of damage to this, so let's have you change places. There. These are still afraid of nothing, don't worry. Fusillade ready, missile ready. Okay, they're back to fighting me. I should probably just jump away now. I don't intend to do any more combat. That's some good damage output, I think. This will fire in just a moment, and when it does, we'll beam them. There we go. Ready. Oh, I've very nearly messed that up. Let's go through these. What? I think that's enough to kill them already. Yeah. 28 scrap. Thank you. There. So annoyingly, the med base starts in the wrong kind of room. It's only 2x2, so I can't do a proper round of healing. But it's sort of good enough, isn't it? Then have you all go stand together in the war room. I'll think about how to position this. I can probably leave your active abilities up top and do 2 punch stuff down bottom and a husk because I can't fit that anywhere else. Interesting. You come across an abandoned munitions depot. It is in suspiciously good shape, but whatever supplies that lay within may very well be worth the risk. Check it out, move on, scan, or search for an ambush. Sensor 2 is probably fine. We'll probably encounter an enemy ship that's hiding for us. Yep, there it is. A detailed scanning covers the depot as part of an elaborate raider trap. Realizing the failure of their ruse, the raiders recklessly attack. Because of that, I start with max charged weapons, so this is going to be farcical. There's no vault to worry about. We can just go for it. Let's hit... Well, if we're clever, let's throw a couple spears into their piloting first. I've got plenty of time before they start bothering me. Yeah, 16 seconds. That won't affect me. That will never have a chance to shoot. That will never have a chance to shoot. Yep. Just means that when I fire the heavy ion lance, it has less of a chance of accidentally missing. 0% dodge chance. Now we can do it. Swoosh. That'll guarantee to hit, and then I'll fusillade it as well, just to make sure there's no shields left. That was their shielding, right? Yeah. There you go. Just took a second. The graphic didn't pop in. I was worried for a moment it didn't work. There you go. All down. They have 11 HP, so I need to hit 4 rooms to instant wipe them. Can I do that? Yes, like that. Already gone. We've been boarded. Cute. You're not actually able to win that fight, so I need you to run over and help combat him. Who's fastest? I don't think there's any speed difference, so I'll just send in the big lug. I'm kind of hopeful you get there before they destroy the system, so I don't take damage. Yes, we'll get there fine. Scrap and a Putrefactor 2, which is a pretty good gun, but doesn't really work with our combo, so it just represents scrap that I can sell off later. Any damage you do is inconsequential. We're just going to wind up healing it in the bay. But I do appreciate the effort. I might consider someone slightly more durable for piloting, as if somebody spawns in here, then I can't rely on the husk to defeat them in combat. Someone has to run over. So perhaps we'll trade over this infiltrator so you can be our dedicated pilot. Husk's kind of struggle is the fundamental problem. Load out a gun. Yeah, 2 shots, but it's the same as the Fusillade. In fact, it's less shots than a Fusillade 4. But it's only power 1. It would be fantastic if I had 5 slots, because after the Heavy Ion Lance discharged all its rounds, I could leave that there, and then I could run my 8 systems that way. Would the Putrefactor constantly dealing out 2 shots the entire boss fight every 17 seconds be worth more or less than 2 Ion Lances? Probably because the boss fight is so long, 2 shots really don't contribute a whole lot. He lets us get through maybe shields once or twice, but then this is just constantly hitting crucial systems I need. So yeah, I might swap those around. Keep that one. Well, don't know why. No, sorry, I misspoke. The only reason I have this here is because these are taking all the power anyway, so that's just an extra one to shoot at the start, and then we swap out. If I'm just using regular guns, then I'll just use those for... We're selling it. A lot of umming over for no reason. Yay, a vault that I can actually get now. Intruders detected. Okay, they've got a saber missile, which is a right pain in the neck. Where are the intruders? Is it just a fleshling? That's endearing. Okay, let's hit... I want that missile bay dealt with. It's got how much power? Power 2, so I need to hit it twice to stop it. And I'm going to do that. I don't want any missiles hitting me over and over again. So that'll be disabled. That leaves a heavy disruptor and a storm cannon, which is more than enough to threaten me. So what I probably need to do is board them now to grab their stuff. I'll use fear so I can disregard that horrid Warbringer. Someone will surely wind up on the vault by sheer RNG. Here we go. I know we're immediately dying here, but we're just going to grab this and run. I have no intention of staying here. Got it. 76 scrap. Look how you see how much scrap we've been losing because I haven't been able to make use of it. We're all currently in the process of suffocating, so but we'll hang out here for just a second. Fear Tweedledee here, please. There. Oh, is he immune? Enemy is fit. No, he's afraid, but he's still punching my Gene Soldier to death, so let's leave now. I don't know how he's still fighting back, but he is. So it's time to go. Something blew up somewhere. I confess I don't know where or what it was. Anomalous Surge. Are we going to have Rift Storms in our thing? I need to heal the Gene Soldier anyway, so I'll do that now. No missile, please and thank you. Now I just wait for these. I may do a little bit of damage with this before I can stop them, so be it. We have a Fleshling. You go deal with that. I'll fix that after the battle and when it's kind of safer. Fusillade is ready to go. The Ion is ready to go. What do I want to Ion? It's a slightly awkward vessel to engage. Stopping the Demon Heart from spawning things is a nice idea, but not strictly necessary. Probably, I mean, given their hull, if I can just get one Devastator beam through, it's more important. So, if I do hit the heart, though, it means that they can't regenerate And it means that their dodge chance is nil for when I shoot the Fusillade. They all guaranteed to hit. Their shields are 0 and I'm fine. I think it's worth a try. They have high dodge chance though, so it's not guaranteed. I got it. Lucky. Good. Right. That's basically sorted how this battle is going to go. Once this charges, we're free and clear. I don't care about that. Well, I suppose I do care if this gets a shot off before I can shoot. 22, 27, it's absolutely going to fire first. I could try Claymore missiling them. I need my Claymore missiles for later. What I should probably do is disable my shields so the ion doesn't hit that, so I at least have 3 shields to deal with this 6-shot burst so I don't take all the damage in the world. Hasn't arrived yet. Oh, who cares? Bizarrely, this seems like it's going to charge before they finish. Oh, there it is. It missed. That is incredibly lucky. So I will take a bit of damage here because this isn't quite ready. I need 4 rooms. I don't think I can't actually reach 4 rooms. It's a really awkwardly designed ship. So in that case, I'll hit their weapon systems like crazy so they can't hurt me. And then just wait for a soul spear to finish them. There we go. Out. Hit the med bay. And again, that's mostly dealt with. So 13 seconds to soul spear them. We have a friend here. Go deal with him, please. I'm using one of the war seers I want to shoot, so that's very silly. Change places. You go deal with that. Something just exploded. Oh, he just punched through a room. Okay, well. Annoyingly, it's actually... I'll just have you deal with it. Stand together. We have invaders, I know. Deal with them. 6 seconds to go. No threats. Let's just fix this while we're here, why not? Stops them from endlessly spawning on top of us. 1 second to go. Any nuisances, I should probably wait to see where... Auto-summoning the heart. Where those demons spawn in. If they spawn where the war seers are, then I can't shoot the spears. They seem out the way. Okay, we should be safe. Charge those and go. Let's try and deal with these now. No, I'll take damage, so be it. The battle is now over with those spears being launched. $35 scrap. Subswift Maelstrom subsides. Very good. Okay. Just let oxygen refill and then go back home. I still have a Warseer manning a, air quotes, real station. That's a bit weird. I should probably trade off... I need one more non-combatant, air quotes. I could swap you out just for now, as I rarely use the undead. It's kind of niche applicability for us. We're heading down here for the planetary assault. You get a lot of scrap out of those. Or at least I have historically. Orbiting the only planet in this system, you discover a half-destroyed techno-cult hab station. Great streaks of lightning crackle from the facility's wounds down to the planet... From the facility... Wait, okay, I'm going to read that line. Great streaks of lightning crackle from the facility's wounds down to the planet below, and your sensors detect 0 signs of life. You log the location of the... and prepare to jump when you detect a garbled distress signal originating from the station. Let's investigate. Oh, it's one of the ones I have. That's what that picture is, a flux priest. As you approach the station's mangled bridge, the distress signal becomes clear. The static once coating your comm system screen gives way to a lone flux priest of the techno cult. Raids from Vialux pirates have crippled Station Lem 161. Analysis of recorded artifacts rendered impossible. Requesting transport of Class 6 artifact to Cybrian Conclave facility. Okay, your screen moves to the artifact in question, a towering pillar, jet black and spewing sparks without end. You feel an unshakable sense of foreboding about this unknown device. I'm going to agree to transport it without asking any questions, because I'm smart. After providing coordinates and ident codes for your destination, the Flux Priest works to contain the artifact's random arcs of lightning, protecting your crew as they carry it on board. He then shambles back to the station bridge, seemingly malfunctioning from the sheer quantity of electricity absorbed. The deteriorating state of the station aside, he is unlikely to survive this ordeal. Attempt to treat, attempt to kidnap or leave. We have a machine priest. Have your machine priest render aid. which fantastic gets us the Flux Priest. Your Machine Priest attends to his cohort's condition with speed and precision. An electrolytic serum flush paired with firmware reboots returns the Flux Priest to normalcy. In thanks to his brother's service, and with nowhere else to go, he swears loyalty to him. By extension, he swears loyalty to you. We go for one of the best crewmen, I think, in the game. Coordinates added to map. Yeah, I love these Flux Priests. They give you power. So again, you should absolutely use them on systems that eat power. That'll be yours. That means you're now free to man a real system, and you can stand in empty space so you can use your soul spears without being interrupted. Save. I might as well just get some free healing while I'm here. Yeah, that's a real crew now, looking much healthier. The quest is in the wrong direction. I was afraid of that. I'm not going to be able to do both that and the planetary assault runes. What do we think is more likely to net a positive result? Well, I've already got the good bits from this. I have my 3, so I think I'm just going to ignore it and go for the ruins. I don't know how good it would be, honestly, so I'm willing to disregard. Well, do I have the equipment for ruins? I mean, I've got boarding options now, so I can get down there and fight, but they're not amazing. These aren't like I can kill anything I want whenever I want. Quests tend to be pretty good. It's maybe more guaranteed value. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess what's going to decide it for me. I'm curious about the quest because I haven't seen it before, so that gives it a slight edge over the ruins. There you go. You've managed to change my mind. My obligations to you have swayed me. A vault, fantastic. We have a blood golem on board. It's landed in the worst conceivable room. Watch its HP disappear. That was easy. Now, I want to board them and steal that. That tendril is annoying because it's directly on top of the vault, so I'm going to have to fight through it for a bit. But that, you know, so be it, basically. Their guns are, let's just say, intense. There's a lot of gun. I'm going to soul spear their heart, actually, as a priority, as that means it's very easy to hit them with other things, so I can then knock out their weapons or shields with other guns. The dodge chance is the one big headache, so I can't actually get away from them. Whereas the bunch, am I being attacked again? No, the flesh thing just teleported itself into a random room. Okay, let's go and teleport now. I'm not doing anything. I guess I could... If I purify now and then jump them, I get the effect of purify. Immune to slow, stun, immobilize. No, but you're not allowed to be immune to suffocating. That's not how purify works. I'm not using it on... I don't want to use it now. I stopped the soul spear. I've made that mistake before. Be careful. Send them in. I know we'll get immediately killed by rubbish. Who has the highest DPS to hack through this? That's a good question. 4, 8. I'm going to trust you to go kill the tendril, as you'll do it quickly. You're fighting a tendril. The fiend is doing nothing currently. So you can get through that and steal the vault, and then we can leave. The Gene Soldier is going to suffocate very quickly because of the insane suffocation weakless. So it's a race between him dying and the soldier dying. I should have had him step out of the room. That was a misplay. But I think I'll get there. Got it, yes. Killing the tendril gets us the vault, so that's good enough. Recall immediately. Don't overstay your welcome. We're not going to get anything done. Still waiting for these to fire. I think it's obvious who I'm healing, so I might as well just do it now. In case I get boarded. Oh, that fired just in time. Lucky. Did it fire in time? I can't tell if I did 2 hits or not. Yeah, we did 2 hits. You can see it there. Right, they still have some dodge chance, though, which is a bit of a headache, but so be it. I need to start doing something about their weapons. If we look at our relative charge times, that's probably already fired. That'll fire in 12 seconds, and then 17, and then 22. So as long as I stop that from firing, none of this will really bother me. Yeah, so that's fired, bounced off, and my shields are fine. Now I wait for real damage dealers. You're good. Move this one in. You'll be basically good. In fact, you actually get less HP back, so we'll do you first. Have this silly beam thing, and it's only power 2, so it can't pierce. The long quest for Devastator rounds continues. They're firing this one now, which does 2 shots and nothing, because it can't get through. Yeah, we're fine. Really comes down to whether or not I can hit their shields, and then the Devastator takes care of it. So let's try and eye on their shields now. 20%, it's in our favour. Got it, good. Right, so then when this fires, it's game over. I need to do 4 rooms worth. But again, they might survive. They don't if I just do this. It means if I do that though, then I can't stop the weapon from hitting me. They'll shoot first. But it's close. Let's just get that off. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. As long as none of these hit my... It's going to be very... I'm going to take a bit of damage, I think. Because I need to wait for the beam to get to there for it. There you go, I got 1. And it went down. I squeezed a bit of damage in. You can just fix that for me, please. Yeah, lower HP dudes are good at this because they lose less percentage HP. 4 scrap and 3 micro shields or tactical armor. HP... And does anyone need an armor slot? Tool, your armor is equipped. Your armor is equipped. Your armor is equipped. Honestly, we look okay. We just need an extra weapon. Oh, these can take them. I have none of my raiders, so they get HP and suffocate or micro shields. Shield a single area against hostile projectiles. I could use those on... They're not a bad idea on these because they just like protect themselves, or in fact you. What are your tools currently? The Hull Integrity Patch. And what's the other one? Oh, he's probably got a shield of some kind, so I could give it to them. So they just protect the systems they're carrying on and then give the combat tools to other people. That's probably better than a 1 piece of armor. Come on, why are you so slow? I thought they were good at repairing things. Oh, he has faster repair speed. Should have used him. Used the med bay already, so we'll make do. Okay, micro shields. So I think it makes sense. Okay, well your tool is useless. You're not going to use that. So what are you currently protecting? Sensors, that's not great, but I might be able to swap your tool out with a more useful one. Like so, yeah. So your Morax is on what? Let's see who's manning what station. Morax is on doors. That's a waste of time. I should move you over to a real system then. The one that doesn't require power. You're a fantastic candidate for this, the other one. Because, yeah, you're protecting the piloting so it doesn't go down. Cool. Charge time instant. But how long does it stay active? Shield an area against... Oh, do I get to pick? Shield an area against a hostile projectile. I don't know what area that entails, I'm afraid. You can take that so you die less often. And then the other one has the repair patch. Things is a little bit wasted because he's on the wrong spot. Protecting this is terrible. We're much better off protecting a nicer system. But then it can't be this or this as I rely on you to protect them. So you can go stand on shields. That makes sense to me. Okay, there you go. We have protection for our shields and piloting now. That's our defensive properties. It's quite important. And I have a spare good tool and the rubbish teleporting one. Who wants the good one? Is that better than the exoskeleton? Suffocation, resistance, move speed, HP. Maybe I can place... Oh, it's armor. Sorry, not a tool. You're missing a weapon. Reducing my DPS by 1. Reducing my DPS by 1. Stun on kill or just 2 pure. That's probably the better of the 2. You could take a tool. Just whatever. Who cares? You get none. You get none. You have a spare... I still have a spare psychic slot I'm not using. Okay. Keep an eye out for that. You've already got a tool. It's not very good. You're capped. I like your setup. No, I think that's going to sit there. While I wait, I'll go ahead and swap those out. Oh, it doesn't let you hot swap. That's annoying. There you go. No vault this time. You sense a malefic presence. A possessed vessel is attacking you. Thanks, guys. They have a terror amplifier to stun me. That is a bit annoying. Who's it going to stun? Let's just shimmy you guys out of rooms. Might be able to dodge some of this. If it hits one of these individually, it's not the end of the world. It's slowing down the charge time of weapons would be annoying. Where do you think it's going? Probably for you or you. So let's have you step out for a minute. It was going for piloting. There you go. We're fine. Their guns, 2 shots, 3 shots, 1 shot. And in terms of timing, 12 seconds, 10 seconds, and 13. They're linked together enough such that they will be able to hit me. So let's just take their weapons out so they can't bother me. About to hit to return stations, but I don't want to accidentally move anything. Yeah, there goes, what is that, storm gun. And there goes the magnetic pulse. Fortunately, this doesn't do damage, so I don't actually care that much. Yeah, that's down now. It may end up getting through and ioning me a bit, I think. Or inflicting stun, is it? Yeah, you just stun crew in target room. Oh, but then it cracks shields, which allows this to hit me. I forgot about that. Okay, that oxygen has been disabled. That's not ideal. Go fix that. Okay, there you go. And they got stunned in this room. We're slow because of that stupid thing, but I can get there to fix it. We have arrived. Okay. Let the Devastator charge. Try ioning their shields. If we get through, great. If not, we'll use the Fusillade. I could just Purify. There you go. I don't know why I keep allowing this stuff to bother me. They stunned my doors, but I'm Purified, so again, yeah, I keep underestimating how amazing a Psycho power that is. Disregard all of this nonsense and just do what you want. Particularly, I know the boss likes to spam this thing, so if I can just turn it off every time, I'm quite happy. Right, I need to wait for the... That's basically there now, so if this hits, we're good to go. Let's hit their shields. Swoosh. Down, good, and then Devastator. 4 rooms, please. You 4 look just fine to me. Free scrap. And the Maelstrom subsides. Still have a hole in the wall there. Do you want to fix that for me? Then you 2 can go heal. Oh, there's a skeleton. Okay, can someone who's a bit more competent in battle go fix that for me? He's trying to punch his way through the door. I think it holds long enough to go hit him. Yep. Not exactly the toughest thing in the world, skeletons. Get out. Okay, heal. You're good. Get out of the way. You're good. Out of the way. And I think everyone's good. Quest time. Oh, what a weird... Somehow broke it. Oh, because it's the question mark from the infernal energy detected, but then it's also a quest. Don't know if you can somehow get those overlays to maybe mesh a little bit nicer. You at last reach your destination, a grand orbital facility of the Cyberine Conclave. Myriad armaments quickly train on your ship. You are ordered to state your purpose. Continue. Oh wow, okay, it was a fantastic move heading this way. You inform the machine priests of your given task and present to them the artifact in question. Their interest is immediate, and they soon send a hauler to obtain their latest fascination. A group of machine priests retrieve the artifact, entering your ship and promptly leaving with barely a word. One of their own remains, however, and in possession of a wealth of equipment. Your service to the machine god is not without note, nor compensation. A cyber priest has joined, which is maybe arguably the other kind of amazing stay-at-home infantryman, where you could just man a system, repair fast. Quite tough, you can actually fight things. So you're better for power, but then you're better as a kind of all-purpose. But yeah, these are great for being on board. Lots of scrap and some even more micro shields to protect us. Am I good? Okay. Where do you want to start? Positron Barrier. Cast a projectile that shields a system from damage for 20 seconds. Does not prevent ion damage. So yeah, if we really want to protect stuff, he can do it. And what kind of slots do you come with? Armor and tool. That makes perfect sense. I'll give you the barrier. There you go. You're all barriers all the time. And I'll go have you stand on something. What do you want to man? This is good. Would you be better? I think you would be better at shields because you just repair faster. And then you're sort of a flex piece because you can go hit things. Yeah, makes sense to me. Or should I have you do piloting instead? Because then you can use that to protect yourself. Should I test this? Let's see how this works. I press the... I've got a free option to do so. Let's shield sensors. There's a charge time of 1 second, and now it's protected. Is it just all damage for 20 seconds? It's still active, but the charge time is only... Wait, so what's the cooldown? Can you just spam this infinitely? The cooldown is 20 seconds and it lasts 20 seconds. Yeah, it runs out and then... Oh, so you can basically keep any system you want of your choice active forever by constantly spamming the positron barrier onto it. There's like a 1 second window in casting where you can actually hit it. He basically renders a system completely immune to harm. So if there's something I desperately want intact at all times, then you can use that. Probably the weapons or the missile. The shields will get ioned because that's what all the ions will impact on, so that's not as useful for shields. But yeah, for this and this, that'd be great. I just have you auto-spam into the weapon system. I could alternatively have you swap, so there's even less cast time, so you just get it immediately. But I like your shield for this because I don't want shields to go down. So I think that's okay. A damaged comic interceptor drifts out from one of the rift storms, scattered through the area. Attack! Kill! The voice coming through the comms is barely a croak. There's an ominous aura about it. Attack, assist them, or escape into the rift storm. Let's attack immediately. You look like scrap to me. You move to engage the vessel. They've got plenty of guns to be worried about, so I guess I should just hit those. Go, yeah, into there. They've got headaches of their own to deal with. They do have a Gladius missile. I should probably fire one into that to stop it from hitting me. They are running over to put the fire out. No, I'm already casting in. I've made my choice. Deal with it. I could throw some zombies at it to try and slow them down. Yeah, why not? Never really used that ability aggressively. Do I board them? Skeletons... This is actually quite... this is a very beatable force. Very weak skeletons and a single... Whoever that is. Persephone. That's probably a backer of some kind. Let's Chaos Rift over. I think I can punch that into submission. Let's use Pure... Oh, I can't use Purify to get myself done first. I'm not going to fear them. It's actually quite annoying. They end up scattering around. Yeah, gone already. Gone already. There's only one genuine combatant, which is you. So let's get you out. Oh, you're kind of locked in there on your own. I need you two to get down there quickly to help him. Otherwise, they're going to hurt quite a bit. Oh, good. One of them left at the start. And their doors are disabled. Somehow. I think that's it. Yes, good. There you go. I have actual boarding teams that can knock out... Oh, it exploded anyway. Nice. Oh, actually, I just realised that I very nearly ended my campaign run on an accident. Their ship went down quickly. I have done that accidentally before. I'm stood in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's pay a little bit more attention to ship HP. That's enough risk. Welcome to the Imperial Core Worlds. You arrive at the Imperial Core Worlds. Ahead of you lies the terrible artifact known as the Vault of Souls. Right. Warping. There are no shops to be concerned with, so who cares? That means I have no option to sell my guns. There's usually... I thought there'd be at least one spawn in here. But nope, we've got absolutely nothing to work with. Do I want the shipyard or not? Interesting question. It would allow me to heal for free, and I'm not going to have any other opportunity to heal. So is it worth giving up all the scrap for 5 heal points, or I could just use a hull integrity patch so I'm at full and I have 1 spare for the boss? That allows me access to an extra unvisited node, which probably nets a lot of scrap. They're worth a lot in the last sector, so I think that's the better play. What I will do at this point is upgrade the shields, as it prevents me from taking damage, as I don't want to be damaged going into the boss. And then as I won't be spending anything in the shop, I can just start mapping out my weapon systems now. I'm going to do this one as well. That makes sense to me. So I can use the double fusillade if I want. The rest of it just goes into missiles and dodge chance. In fact, I have 3 spare power immediately, so just do this. Well, I do want some subsystems as well, so let's hold on to some power. Or rather some scrap, apologies. So I won't spam it all in yet, but there you go. We're far more durable than we were a few moments ago. These will eat quite a bit of scrap each. 90, 75, 165, another 50, 215, another 90, 305? Or something like 305 to get everything there. Probably won't be doing everything. We're going to have to pick and choose a little bit. So we'll avoid this. Okay, well, up or down then. This gives me 1, 2 choices. I'm just picking a path that gives me more double options in case there's something obviously good, like a transport vessel. So here, that gives me a double choice. And then that would give me a double choice. So there's, well, it's either 1 there or 1 there, or you get the 1 there. So it's 2. And then there, 1, 2. It's basically the same regardless of what path I take. So I guess I'm a southerner. Heavily armed Imperial warship idles at this jump point. It does not look friendly. So I guess what I can now do is I can discharge ion lances and then just swap over to the fusillades. Yeah, their guns are pretty mega. Can I beat them in a fight? The Centurion, not so much. Everything else, more so. Problem is their doors are so high tier, I can't move around and hit anything, so they're a bit of a headache in that regard. I think I'm better off just fighting them. 1-shot, 3-shot Fusillade, 3-shot Retributor, 3-shot... Wow, that's so much fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds. But it's in 20 seconds, 19 seconds. That'll do nothing. These will bounce... The problem is these are synergized and they will crack my shielding. So I need to think about how to deal with those. I think I can chill out. If I just hit their weapons a bit. Annoyingly, the weapon systems being down will disable this and this, which doesn't touch the ones that actually matter. That's a headache. I guess I could try throwing an Ion Lance at their weapons, and then turning the Ion Lance off and double fusillading through their shields to allow the Macro Devastate to do damage. So for that combo to work, I'd rather let's lance their Command Throne. That only has 1 tier of power, so that completely destroys the Command Throne. And then I have 1 to spare for, I guess, weapons, just to get a bit more damage done. So I throw some zombies as well. I'm not doing anything else down here. It kind of shuffles them around, which is good. Don't need to defend anything right now. Oh, I should have... Okay, I need to use the Heavy Ion Lance now. Well, because then it allows the Fusillade to charge. The problem is I need to wait for the Lances to hit to get my guaranteed chance. Otherwise, it just misses. There you go. 35 to 0. So this is now auto-hitting. Take that. There you go. They still have those 2 active, which is annoying. I can't stop them from firing. So disable this. Start charging the Fusillade. There go the zombies. That's about all I can do. I don't really want to board them this time. Hello, we are zombies. It's good that it moves off the Command Throne. They can't repair that anymore. These will charge a bit before my Claymore, so I can't use that to stop them either. I could just fire the Fusillade in with the intention of getting the Macro Devastator through a 1 tier of shields to do some damage. But again, they'll charge their weapons before I do, so that I can't stop them from firing. That's the Retributor. Oh, conveniently, the Retributor will actually shoot first, which means that it's just a silly fire creator because it has a slower fire rate. Yeah, 900, 300. Well, fine. Their combo, yeah, they get nothing done. Okay, we'll just chill out for a double Fusillade shot and then devastate them. Get to see how this works now, particularly when they have no dodge chance. Just wait for that to charge. Okay, we're there. So E, W, well, it still might... I say it could theoretically miss. It won't, because all I need to do is hit shields. Bomp! There goes some Fusillades. Give it a second. Bink. Bink. There we go. They just got that back up in time, but I don't care. Can I wipe them in 1 shot? 13. No, because I need 5 damage. Or 5 rooms worth of damage. So I could do that and really mess them up instead. No, I lied. Sorry, you can do plenty. Because the Fusillades got through. Duh. They do actually hit themselves, of course. Do I want to upgrade anything before the jump? Not particularly. Playing very cagey here to try and prevent taking any harm. You happen across an Imperial vessel on a courier mission. They issue a chain of broken and incoherent transmissions shortly before opening fire. Great. The beam doesn't matter. 2 shots. They'll fire... This is the only thing that threatens me, but has a 27-second charge time, which is even slower, well, equivalent to the Macro Devastator, but I think I can get him away from weapons, so I have a faster charge. Particularly if I do this. Throw a zombie at them. Mine, they have a 2-power Command Throne. I'd like to knock that out. It makes things much easier. I'm not boarding a vessel with 5 Centurions on it. That is frankly excessive. Oh, there's a vault. I lied. I am boarding a vessel with 5 Centurions on it. If I board and they all run towards me, I can fear basically all of them. That will only leave 1 combatant fighting back, which then makes it possible to... One will come to fight me, whatever. I can then punch through the doors, grab the vault, and run. So let's do that. I've lost sensors, sadly, because I'm waiting for the silly... this to spawn, which is a headache. So I just do this now. We know they'll all run towards me. So that's... Oh, but the problem is I get teleported into random rooms. Ouch. I'm going to have to hope that a bunch of guys go after you in particular. In that case, targeting doors would have been pretty smart. Oh well, we'll try it. I want that vault quite badly. We didn't spawn on it, so bad RNG to start. Okay, where are we going to run to? You don't want to be... An enforcer can't win a fight against one of... This is now a race against time, as my dudes are going to be dying quite quickly. I need to get through to here as fast as possible. If 2 want it... 3... Oh, 2 are there. Let's fear them now. I don't think I'm going to do any better than 2. Yeah, that's it. Fear... Okay, they're afraid. That poor Gene Soldier's being punched really badly. But you're going... Go this way, you. Because then I can get everyone fighting through to that door system. Oh, I should have hit those. It would have been so easy if I just soul speared the doors. Yeah, he's starting to die quite quickly. And the doors are taking a long time to get through. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, this isn't going to work. He's dying just a bit too fast. I guess I can try softening them up and then come back and teleport again with the hope I spawn in the correct room. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Nice try. Pull back. And I can use the soul spears on the doors this time. Oh, they have a siege bombard I missed. So that's constantly picking away at me. It's a weak one, though. I'll leave the heavy iron lance off. I'm happy just to sit here and wait for real fire to happen. That's down. Where did the other one go? Oh, they both went into that. They're boarding me, which is interesting. That's fine. It actually makes my life easier later. Come the zombies to get in their way. Where are the boarders popping in on this side? Please head over to deal with them. My shields will hold up just about. Oh, me oh my, that is a lot of Centurions. How do I even beat that? I could summon a hunger on top of them. I'd like to save those for the boss, though. They are quite good at that. Demons have appeared. They won't actually... Because it has so much HP, they won't die if I hit them with the Fusiliers, with the Macro Devastator. So what I can do is I can hit their damage output and just let them sit and stir for a bit. And then I can try the teleport trick again. 7 seconds once I clean this mess up. You are going to get absolutely melted if you stand in that room, so I think you have to run away. What's the move here? Fear is too far away for me to make effective use of. It would have been super potent here. See, I'm not going to allow my poor Tech Priest to die. You're going to run. But if you want to kind of kite in and out to stop them from hitting the shields for a bit, that's good too. And then all 4 of you are going to run up here to go stop that. I'm ready to discharge the Fusillades, but not this, so let's hold on a bit. There goes their Retributors. My Devastator should fire first in theory, because I had somebody always manning weapons, whereas they didn't. They got knocked off, so I have a slight edge on charge time. They didn't get through the shields, which is nice. Bink, bink. My shields are fine. Okay, here comes the great battle. So some of these are winning fights, some of these are losing. It's actually, I might have to use my heal here to have more of a chance. It's 3 versus 4, but they are quite chunky. Shield, no, that doesn't help, that doesn't help. Yeah, the only means I have of aiding in this battle would be med-droning them. What a mess. 6 Centurions on board a vessel, that's outrageous. Yeah, we're nearly there with this, we'll give it a second. You will defeat your opponent because of superior damage. You have better damage, but far less HP, so you're in trouble. You're also in trouble health-wise. And you're not actually getting hit, so you're kind of okay. Yeah, I will definitely have to use the med drone to scrape this through. Ship-wise, we're fine. It's just the sheer amount of HP we're having to fight our way through. That's nearly ready to go, so I can knock their weapons out. Okay, we're starting to die. Is everyone lost more than 25 HP? So this is a justified use. Yes, everyone's going to benefit from this, so we might as well do it now. There goes the med drone. It's quite slow, so it's good to fire it early. Blink. Okay, we're now going to win. By the time the Fusillades arrive, this will be ready to go, so let's hit. I'm going to stay away from that, as I don't want to accidentally hit the vault. Just fire into this a bunch. I could fire a missile. I don't think I need to right now. Think we're fine. I'm just worried about their big ugly Fusillade shooting. It's probably going to get a shot off. They've teleported back home. There they are. Okay, 3. Good, right. What do I want to hit as a priority? They've got lots of HP, so I don't have to worry about killing them. If I hit all of the basically all weapons, those 4 are probably the best bet. Like so. Because then it's engines down, 12 damage is a lot, and they can't dodge, and they have a bunch of things to repair that should mess them up. Their weapons are off, their bombard is off. Do I reach these two in time? Just about, yes. They did get some hits through. The last possible shot with the fusillade before I could stop it. I kind of saw it coming, unfortunately. Right, Soul Spear's up in a little bit of time. Sadly, the Soul Spears will now kill it. I did too much damage, so really, I'm going to try one more Chaos Warp with all 4 boys and hope someone went up in the right room. If not, so be it. I'll have to let the scrap go. I don't want to take any more damage. It's not worth it. Yeah, we're safe for now, so just chill out. Wait till charges. I could send 1 Soul Spear into the room. Just hope we get lucky. If I'm very, very lucky, it'll be you who gets into that room, because then you can fear whoever tries to stop you. You know, when are we that fortunate? Should I have you leave? No, I want to leave him there because it gives us more dudes, gives us more of a chance of getting the lucky spawn. So it's worth a try. Chaos Rift, everyone in now. We did not get it again. We're kind of in the same rooms as last time. And then you're in a separate room, so you can't even use fear to slow them down. So this hasn't worked, sadly. Or can I throw zombies at them? Maybe. It's got a long charge time. I might be able to hold on and ignore them long enough to throw some zombies. He died immediately, so which is annoying because I can't actually... Tell you what, let's actually just recall. And I'll just keep trying again. Until their ship is repaired enough that it threatens me, I'm okay. I say that. The fusillade alone is enough to get through my shields, and it's what's charged. So what I should probably do, therefore, is actually fire an Ion Blast. Use the heavy alliance shots into this so it's permanently off. How is that still active? That's ridiculous. Okay, I could fire 1 Soul Spear into it to try and slow it down. They must have put 8, so 2 points of damage, 3, 4, 5. I don't see how that's still active. That should be impossible. Fine, I'll just heavy Ion Lance it again. Well, there's 10 seconds for zombies, another 14 seconds for that. I'll just keep trying until I get lucky. If that fires again, I'm going to be very annoyed. That's just the Siege Bombard. Disregard. It's still active. Give me strength. 2 seconds for zombies, but then there's a 10-second charge time, so that will happen first. Going to try both. Just keep an eye on that wretched Fusillade. If the Fusillade fires, I guess I should just shoot that. 600 speed, 800 speed. The missile will arrive first, so I can just use the missile to quickly steal a kill. Zombies are ready. I'm going to try that now. I lose sight of everything. That's fine. Wait, did the Fusillade just... I think the Fusillade just shot at me. What do I want to protect in case it gets hit? I could use this ability quickly. Into what? We actually aren't manning shields. That's very dumb. Hurry up. So, a bunch of them hit. I'm going to take some unnecessary damage here, I'm afraid. Yeah. Only one. I actually got away with that. A single pellet got through. That's not the end of the world. Okay, we're ready to try this again. You're fixing the missile. That's okay. If I need to emergency end the battle, a single Soul Spear does it. So let's Chaos Rift our way over. I'm now trading hit points for potential scrap, so I need to be very careful about a sunken cost here. I need to... I swear they're getting off like every room is the wrong one each time, no matter what I do. Oh, great, and that just slips through more damage, so I'm now hurt again. Yeah, they all come. You're going to get pummeled instantly. I could have probably timed that better. I could have bought time for these to get through and hit this vault. If I did that just as they were spawned, then I could distract them all, but I did it too early. You're not in a room with anyone, so you can't fear a target. Here come the boys. They're all in this room. That poor Gene Soldier is not going to last very long, so it's time to be somewhere else. I'm just going to let the zombies on my last chance. If they don't work, sod it. It might just be the case that you're hard programmed not to wind up in that room. There go the zombies. Unfortunately, they're all right on top of them, so they'll immediately engage the poor zombie when he pops up. If they're in another room, you might have had a chance. Stunned again. Doesn't actually stop them. Yeah, he'll be there. Oh no, that one is the one coming to stop him, so he's not going to stop. There we go, we got lucky. Thank you. Now we can at last leave. They aggroed the one furthest away. If they just moved him to there, they would have intercepted him. But they flubbed it. Whatever I do, I'm just going to fusillade their shields, and then they'll be down to one, and the Devastating can get through. It's faster than waiting for the... Oh, yeah, that'll do. Eep. Lots of damage, but I can just patch it with this. I won't get one for the boss instead. In the wake of the explosion, a few useful items remain. 4 Doom reagents, summoning a Doom effigy, or a Servo Husk. So we get basically 4 demons on board to help us repel invaders, or 1 Servo Husk. That is much better. Doom effigies are actually quite powerful. They're very low HP, but they're chunky, they're big, so they can just tank for us. And I think with the extra guys I've picked up, they have... I was about to say they have extra tool slots. They don't, but I have burned through your med kit, so you can take one. Yeah, enjoy your Doom effigies. Yep, tool. It has a charge time, so be careful, you do have to wait a while. And unfortunately, he's the one on... Where are you standing currently? You're the one on piloting. That's not very smart then. I should trade up you for the other fellow. I don't want any charge time on piloting, as then I'm not dodging anything. Then the other one, I have another option. Doom effigies. I can't swap tools mid-battle, so what I go in is what I go in with. That is a terrible option. You should definitely have that instead. There we go. That makes perfect sense. That means an active piece is down there, but that's fine. Can I move you up for someone else instead? I guess you could probably move down in exchange for you. So I need to move you to the side. And then we can swap them. Like so. Okay. Psychers, and then engineers and the like. What are you equipped with? Summon a single hungerer instead of what? I mean, the only other thing I have is the silly teleporter, so that's okay as well. Do I upgrade? I should probably upgrade now. It means I just take less damage. I intended always to do this, so I just take the extra dodge. And I have actually burned through all my free power, so I do need to buy power properly now. It just means I'm less likely to take damage on my way to the boss, so I have more HP in the end. Should I upgrade the med bay now? I intend to regardless, and it lets me heal my guys more effectively now. I think so. The only things I desperately want is enough power to do this, and then the power to accompany. With the number of jumps I have left, I think we're okay. That gives me an extra charge of this before I jump, which is very generous of the game. It will last longer and heal more. It's an exponential increase in medbay effectiveness. You're full already. Let's have you shuffle over. You're already full. Shuffle in. Done. The boss lasts a while, so we're just going to have to get ready for some real attritional battle. This way. You arrive at the next jump node. A few pieces of worthless debris float past as you move on. We don't want empty nodes at this point. We desperately want more scrap. We've only got 2 jumps left. We had less than I thought we would, actually. But there's a battle for us. Good. A damaged Imperial vessel is idling near the jump point. As soon as it notices you, it primes its weapons and begins shooting. Great. Yeah, all the guns in the world. It has no strength left, though. I literally do anything to this and it's over. They do have an incendiary missile. That does no hull damage, so all it does is create fires, so that's not a threat. We just have to worry about their real guns, which, in honestly, is that one, firing in 22 seconds. If I fire 2 soul spears and then a bunch of fusillades at them, that's probably game. It's going to take how long for... Irritatingly, it will take a while for my other stuff to charge. It's going to summon a Redeemer. 16 seconds to fire 6 shots. But they have 4 shields, so I could fire both of my soul spears into their piloting and disable it, so they're auto hits. So I'll do 2 damage and then 2 damage with the fusillade, leaving them alive on 1. Which means they get to shoot me, which is annoying. I'm just trying to orchestrate a way whereby I can get away with not having to fire the fusillade. Let's do this. Let's fire an Ion Lance immediately, with the hope that, say, I just hit their shields or something. And then discharge and start charging the fusillade. Bonk. Okay. Now, it depends how long the Ion lasts for, but if it lasts long enough to charge these and shoot, that is the correct combo. Now I'll do this into their piloting. Comes the fireball. Hopefully they don't target either of you. I should have waited to see what their target was. I don't think it's you. I think we're clear. Yes, it's going to you. Do you want to just go help put the fire out quickly? So the only thing that threatens us is that missile. There it is. Bit of fire is going to come in. Piloting disabled. And we interrupted the Redeemer spawn, which is quite nice. They now have very little no dodge chance, so the Fusillades, when they discharge, should be able to go through this. This one is lagging slightly behind as I shot that, but we're okay. Let's just fire them now. That should be game instantly. One more fire. Let's let good old oxygen take care of it. Or they're in lack. There we go. Away, away. Their shields are still down. Ion is fantastic. Bink, bink. Don't care about your guns. 50 scrap and more munitions. Perfect. I use 2 per shot, so I need an even number. Currently, that doesn't help me. And then warp. One last jump before the boss. What do you think? Feel what? Smell it for me. What gives more scrap? Let's go north. Yay, a vault. There you go. We got the perfect outcome. Thank you. Well picked. I agreed with your choice. An Imperial vessel approaches the jump point. With its valuable cargo at stake, it hastily activates its weaponry and locks onto your ship. Right. The heat beam's irrelevant. 4-shot Hull Ripper and the Fusillade. So they've given enough time, they will hurt me. So let's be clever. Let's throw the zombies. Well, I could try teleporting them there immediately. If I get... They have no doors as well. Ooh, that means I could just run onto it. Yeah, this should be very easy to secure this vault. I'm just going to teleport. Fight. Move the Archmage into that room. And if anyone tries to stop him, I'll fear them. There you go. This Centurion's trying to fight me, as well as this one. Now we fear both of you. Get out of here. Now there's nothing stopping you from punching the vault down. He managed to get there in time. That's annoying. Okay, we can decimate some of their other guys, though. Do I want to stay and fight them to secure the vault? It's kind of a headache, honestly, given his HP. What if I use 2 guys? You're the one with the high damage output. Come over here and help me deal with him. I say that, it's only a 1-point difference, but still. Yeah, it's going to take a bit, but I think it's worth it. You're being 2v1 right now. That's a disaster. Go help the Gene Soldier. We're going to be set on fire. Do you want to help put that out? Please and thank you. Oh, they summoned a Wraithblade. That's nice. Although, if I destroy the Wraithblade, then I get the vault because it counts as a casualty in the room. So that's great. So when that goes down, I can leave. That's a fantastic outcome for me. I know these are taking damage. We're fine. Oh, it didn't count as a real combatant, so I don't get it. Fine, we'll just have to chop through the Centurion properly. I'm not actually firing at anything because I'm daft. I should have been doing that a while ago. I guess the Fusillades will take care of it. Let's just hit... What do you think? Weapons and piloting. Run out of HP already. Okay, we're done. Shield and munitions. It's not great, but I'll take it. Well, it gives me correct number of munitions. You just about ran out of HP, so good timing. I'm waiting for this stuff to heal. You move there, you move there. Yeah, I think I had a few milliseconds shy of hacking through that. It's a shame. Okay, their Fusillade missed most of its shots, which means that Hull Ripper can't hurt me because it only gets 4.5 shields. But I guess the heat beam could fire simultaneously. No, we have actual dodge chance now. We're fine. So this is basically battle over, isn't it? Let these fire first. They bink. They have little dodge chance now, but still some. Let's just hit this and this. By the time we get there, the Macro Devastator is ready. Okay, let's start healing as I've got friends on the way. Bibbing, Devastator. What do you think? Those 4 pretty good. Doesn't hit shields though, which is a headache. 3, 6, 9, 12 damage. They're still alive. I say that, no, the Fusillades will hit something, so they'll go down anyway. There we go. I have a Redeemer on board. That Husk can't win that fight, so someone else go deal with it. You count as a demon, I believe, so I'm going to get 1,000,000 damage. Unstable demonic. But my damage... Enemy DPS cannot exceed 3. Oh dear, it's actually quite potent. Yeah, 9 damage output, and it cripples our DPS. He's annoying to deal with. I'll trade dudes in and off the med bay, I guess. I've got another heal after this, so I can make sure everyone's nice and healthy. So you leave, and then you go in. 72 scrap, that's a good amount. And an awkward number of munitions, but I'll take it. Can you, like, go away, please? Oh, he's dropped to... Why has he dropped to... Plus 6 DPS against targets with over 100 max HP. So he's super lethal into what I threw into him. That's my bad, sorry. I'll just let the Enforcer take care of it. In fact, the best choice would have been the Conqueror. You'd have Luke deal with it. Oh, good, it's on fire as well. Someone else can deal with that. Get back over to the med bay. I'm going to go heal you as well in a second. Wow, that's ridiculous. Okay, maybe you won't deal with it. Can I hot swap you out so you can put it out for him? Kind of hopeful I don't take any more damage here if it explodes, but I think it's going to happen. Oh, we got away with it. Look at that. Phew. Right, potential healing. I need to get everyone nice and healthy. I have one more use of this unless I upgrade it before I jump. We have a tactical shield. Is that better than anyone else's current options? That's an armor. The assault shield is the superior version. Yep. You have no tools. You have no tools. Neither do you. You've got the riot shield. Stun enemy on kill or give you more health. For you in particular, that would be better, as you're just using the shield to avoid death. I don't care about stunning things. And these are all just tools, but are kind of useful active tools that I actually need to do things, so not those. I think that's about everything. Okay. Healing time. I'll see if I need that last medbay to get full HP on everyone. You're done, you can leave. You go in. You're done out, and then you in. You're done out, you're done in. Oh, we ran out of time. So if I want to heal them, I do need an extra tier. Right, weapon options. I would like to increase this to max, as I want to be absolutely spamming missiles at the boss. 120 for that, though, is steep. It will cost... I'll only have 60 left, and then basically the rest of it will all just go into power to run it. What? Because it costs 120, and then I can't actually afford the power to get there. So maybe only the second tier, just for a bit more speed. And then it leaves me with, what, 130? Which means I could do that, leaving me with 70, which is enough to do 2 tiers of power. Which is pointless because I don't have the things to actually run to... Yeah, I wouldn't have anything to actually use that with. I will heal a bit on jump, so I'm kind of healthy, just you two are missing a bit. I need to think about this for a bit now. So if I'm buying this, I need the power to run it. The extra power is already allotted, so we're not going to get any help there. I'd also consider you probably want this as well, and doors. Maybe that isn't the priority. Well, these don't take power to run. So one of these, which is 85, leaving me with about 90, and then I could do both of those. So some tiers just prevents them from being able to run around. Currently, the door tier is too low. That's not good enough. So if anything stands on the guy on doors, they just run us over. So that leaves me with 56, which is enough to do that. To use the extra power to run this. It means I forfeit the final tier of Auto Surgeon, which is a bit of a shame. It's good. But in order to make use of it, I'd have to forfeit this sensors. Do I care about what's on board the enemy vessel? I'm not really going to be boarding them all that much. It's going to be more direct combat. My boarding is frankly terrible, where I'm all scattered into different rooms. There's little to no point. It would be nice. It would be nice to board them just for the sake of picking off a few of their crewmen, because it means it's much easier to kind of... It prevents them from repairing things is the primary thing. It's much harder for them to fix stuff. Or would I rather more healing on my ship so I'm more defensive, or more vision in the enemy ship so I can attack things? The weapon systems are just going to be firing into everything, so we don't actually care. That doesn't matter. Autopiloting is dead low, but I've set it up such that I shouldn't need autopiloting. I always want someone on that in the pilot zone, so I should be alright, unless I get boarded in that exact spot, which will hurt a bit. But no, I'm going to forego that. That's not necessary. Yeah, I couldn't, even if I did it this way around, I can't get there. These are too expensive. In fact, I could do that and then forfeit a bit of engine power just to run super speedy missiles and spam damage. Is spamming damage more or less important than either of these? I've never used a maxed out missile bay launcher before, I'll be honest. It's an extra 15% charge relative to where we currently are versus seeing what's going on or having lots of heals on our crew so we don't get overwhelmed HP-wise. I think that's probably the best bet. I don't want them having free reign of my ship. I just want to do a bunch of damage to them. And with my weapons and missiles spamming, that should be okay. Great, there we go. That is our full build. I'm down quite a bit. So what I'll do, I'll use one of these now, as that gives me 5 hull back immediately. And I've got 4 to spare. That does, for a fraction of a second, stop that. So once I take 1 point of damage, I'll use the last one, as that min-maxes the use of my hull strength. I'm not going to be boarding too much, except for maybe spamming doom effigies at them. I have real doors now, so I'm sort of safe on board. Positioner-wise, I think I'm fine. If I was going to board, I guess you are technically stood on the right spot. Oh, I did. I went for the med bay instead of sensors. Okay. Thought I went for sensors. Never mind. I guess I can heal to full. I have massive ultra healing now. You're already healthy. Get out. You get in. Out, in. Okay, I guess I don't have to be worried about stuff running out of HP in this battle. You'll all heal to full basically on jump, I think. But maybe not you. No, you need a bit more actually. So you get out the way. You and you go stand in there. If you can reach in time. Yes. And they should heal to... They get 3.5 back, you're good. You get 7.5 back, you're good. Okay. General battle strategy. Should I just throw an ion missile at something immediately? Would be cute. What I want to be doing is I want to be constantly spamming Positron Shield onto either weapons or the missile bay, just so I can never be stopped. I can't be hurt unless ioned, so one of those two. If it looks like my shields are going to buckle, then I could use my deployable shields to try and stop any excess damage. Summering Hungerers and Doom Effigies on board my ship is probably what I'll do, just so I've got loads of extra kind of spare DPS running around. If I can attack with them, I will. I don't mind. Just be aggressive. Yeah, there's going to be too much enemy in the way of enemy crew for us to overwhelm with our build. Now, with that much healing, I might be able to just throw them in there and see what gets done. Other than that, a couple Ion Lances, and then it's just firing Fusillades to drop shields, and then Macro Devastator to hack through them. The Soul Spears are used to supplement our damage output elsewhere. Vault of Souls time. Is there anything I want to do with... No, I can't use that on anyone. I did double check, didn't I? Does anyone have a weapon who should... Oh, well, my Warseer has weapons and they're not going to be doing a lot of fighting. Perhaps I should consider swapping one of those off so I can put it on the Gene Soldier, as he's one of our air quotes genuine warriors and has currently not got any weapon. So if he's in a ship system, he can hit stuff pretty hard. That's much better, I think, as an option. That leaves it 2 tools that no one is using now. It's a bit silly, but all the tool slots are used by equipment pieces rather than these. That gives HP, which is better than either of those. Yet you need the heal and the shield. You're good. You're good. I remember Luke is immune to fire, so if there's any fires on board, I'll have him put them out. Yeah, I think we're okay to go. You like large rooms, you like small rooms with systems in them. You like medium rooms. Okay, everyone likes a bit of something. And you like anything. Decapitate is a fantastic weapon. Okay. Ariokane Starflayer. You encounter an ominous-looking vessel adorned with the runes and sigils of the blood cults. This vessel could only be one of the great enslavement engines used by the fell nobles to subjugate entire worlds. The Vault of Souls is sealed, but I shall be the one to deliver it to Ariok. The enemy ship moves into attack. Okay, we're immediately being beamed. Cute. So they've got, what is it, one of those horrid, yeah, hull extractors. Power 3, so it pierces shield, so that's a threat, and it's constantly doing damage to me. And it also has a chance to restore their hull. They have modules that I can't see what they do, and then I think they have a siege bombard as well, given I was just shot at. No, that's the terror amplifier. So that's going to try and stun me. Right, in terms of their crew, they have a bunch of crew. Most of them, however, are manageable. If I can pick off a bunch of these ritualist and blood golems, it means they don't have a lot to threaten me with. They do have a husk rack generator, so they're constantly spamming those. They have no boarding options, so they can't come attack me. And only 2 guns. Interesting, I'm used to seeing 4. They have a 3-shot ionizer and a 5-shot volley. Okay, so they're going to use these to basically break shields, and then they're going to be constantly doing damage with this. So, but there's less direct weapon systems for me to be scared of. So I think I am going to try an initial boarding attempt, just to see what I can do. They have 35 dodge chance. First thing I'm going to decide is what to do with my lances. Do I put them straight into their piloting? It would knock their piloting out, which makes heading them very easy. I should probably wait a bit until the fusillades are ready, then fire them. Piloting will go down, and then I'll fire the fusillades and macro devastator. I guess I'll have to wait to fire that until it means I waste basically a missile charge, waiting for all of that to trigger. I don't need to use this yet, we're safe. So I will make a boarding attempt. I have so much HP, it's worth trying to pick off some of their crewmen. Makes it much easier later for me to destroy systems, as they have little option to heal them. So really it's, can blood golems repair? Cannot man repair extinguish. So the threats, well, the only ones I want to kill really are the 2 blood knights would be nice, and then these 2 ritualists would be nice as well. If I can pick them off, they have very, very little in the way of repair options. So anything I destroy is basically permanently crippled. But Chaos Rift our way in. Where do we wind up? We are all over the shop. Hitting their doors actually wouldn't have been a terrible idea. Okay, you've appeared on the Blood Knight, which is great because you can fear it and get it away from you. That Ritualist is going to die, which is good. They do have this, so they may run over to try and heal themselves. Would be a tad annoying, but I can't stop it. I'm going to fear the 2 of you. You can get off of me. Is he smart enough to escape the room before he gets DPS'd into submission? We're about to find out. He should probably try running away. He is trying to... He did get away, yes. I did poison him, though. Poison 5. He may end up dying anyway. We're basically stuck in our current rooms. I can't really move around all that much. So just suck it up where you are. You're fighting a bunch of fleshlings. Oh, the fleshlings dying in this room is knocking out their shields. That's hilarious. I'm saving the ion for later. It could be clutch when I need to destroy something important. You've also partially destroyed their doors, which is nice. It's 3 tiers of damage onto shields. He's poisoned and dying. If they don't use the medbay to save him, he will go down. You've been mind controlled. Okay, I'm just going to ignore you for a while. Why aren't they using the medbay to fix themselves? Oh, he had 1 HP. No, poison should get him. Got it. Yeah, poison got it. I got 1 of my targets down. Good. The knights are all still fine. You can't defeat that on your own, I'm afraid. And you're currently being DPS'd by your own friend. So I think it's time to withdraw now. I'm not going to get anything else done on this cycle. I'm basically kind of overwhelmed here. I got 1 pick and then some damage. They do have the medbay to heal it later. This will unfortunately mean he starts getting killed. Although while mind control, I think they won't target him. So he's fine to sit there. He's actually going to help repair their shields. Okay, fine. Whatever. These are charged enough now such that when I fire this, the fusillades will be ready to go. So let's knock out all their dodge chance. They're trying to mind control one of my crewmen. I don't know who it's going to hit, so I'm just going to move everything around a bit. Hopefully it's not on you. Move to there. Everyone just shuffle a little bit for a second. If they want to mind control one of you, I'm not fussed. Okay, let's do a full... I can't move you around, but that will make do. Who do you want to Treasonous Whispers? Yeah, they do have that very, very potent spell. Lets you seize the brain of an ally. It's mind controlled the Warseer who was trying to throw Soul Spit. Of course it is. I couldn't move him anyway. He's going to try and punch the door. It's a higher tier door, so I might be able to ignore him enough such that I don't care. That means I only get 1 Soul Spear to knock out some of their dodge chance. Not ideal. Pay close attention here to make sure I don't accidentally get hit with... Lost my train of thought. Something's coming that I'm scared of. I should probably move you over to actually start healing. So you go heal. You're kind of okay for this cycle. You've stunned the guy on engines. That takes some dodge chance away. It's not the end of the world. The missile's ready. I will fire the missile now. What's the biggest threat? Is this the 5-shot gun that's about to fire? Yes, I'd rather like that not to hit me. Away you go. He's... Okay, I need to record... That's what I was waiting to recall crew. I knew there was something in the back of my mind I was meant to be doing. Okay, hopefully I dodge at least a couple of these. That means they'll do little damage to me. Bink. 1, 2. The missile gets there, but I think they've already discharged all their rounds, annoyingly. 1 misses, so they won't hurt me. The only way I take damage now is if this happens to fire when my shields are down. The doors are about to give way. It's got, what, 3 seconds left? So I just step out the way for a second. He can just stand on the room for a bit. Okay, if the beam fires now, we're good. Right, we dodged the majority of the headache there. I haven't been using my shield protector, but I don't need it. Can I throw Doom effigies into their ship? I'll wait till Fear is back up in action before I do that. 2 seconds to go. I kind of want to heal now, so I'm just going to ignore him and stand here and heal. Charge 1. You get ready to move in and heal as well. 1 second to go. The doors basically perfectly hold it. It's a shame the door went down. I could have opened it to allow him through so that I didn't lose the door, but okay. Summoning fiends, I don't care. Summon fiend, yeah, that's going to die instantly when it arrives. They're okay on this end, yep. They're not threatening me at all right now, we're good. Okay, we're healthy. You two go step into the big room so we can all jump together. As well as you. Good. Return to your stations, everyone. I should probably have someone actually deal with this while I'm hit, so while my combatants are around. Hang on for a second. Where do you want to be? Up there, I think? Go punch that out, please. A fiend has spawned. You can't beat that, so back away. And then all of you are going to mutilate this poor fool. Should take about 2 seconds. I've nearly got my super volley off. They've got low enough dodge chance where I think I can get through their stuff. Just need to wait for that wretched shield generator to leave me alone. Yeah, it's this thing at max charge just lasts forever. And eventually it will stop infinitely spamming. If the Terror Amplifier hit this room, I'm in a lot of trouble. No, it's going for someone else. You can tell by the angle. It's probably you. No, it's shields. Fine, that's okay. Down already. Good. Go stand there. Here comes the Siege Disruptor. That's less of a threat. They have 40 dodge chance again. They got everyone back on their systems. Do I have... I don't have one of these to stop them from high dodge chance. The problem is with that much, I'm unlikely to land enough fusillade shots to actually get through them. Do I wait for another Soul Spear to shoot, or do I just try now? I think it's worth a go. I can just start hitting stuff. Just be a nuisance. Go for it. Or what I could do... Actually, here we go. Let's fire 1 ion at them very quickly just to see if I hit... What do you think? Probably the shields. It's away. Charge that up so I have it back. Bink. Yeah, I know you're trying to ion me. It's going to hurt a bit. I thought these can heal. Oh, the thralls can heal, but the blood golems cannot. So they do have some heal capacity. One of us is about to get mind controlled. I don't know who. Is it you? No, I have no idea who that's aiming at. Is it... You want to mind control a husk? Okay, I don't mind. Go stand on the door system so he can't do anything. I don't know if the Lance hit. Lance did hit. We hit all their shields. Great. Now we can hit them properly. 40 dodge chance isn't going to help you when I have this much fire coming out your way. Away we go. I'm going to wait for that to land. I think I'll... I have enough missile shots where I'm going to spam them. I know their dodge chance is up, so I'll try and destroy that. Mind controlled. If I get the doors half healthier, we'll be okay. Bing bink. Yeah, okay. It's macro devastator time. What is the priority? I could hit shields. I could hit all... Nope. Is it possible to hit both? I doubt the game's going to give it to me. I swear I see a pixel there. There, that works. So I don't hit doors. If I hit doors, it's actually kind of nice because then I can run around with my borders and actually get some real work done. Would I rather hit doors or their weapons? Their weapons don't really concern me too much. They're actually not very ship to ship, they're not particularly threatening. So let's just take this out. Doors are down, and the shields are really knackered, and it's so much damage they skip straight to another tier. That is something I have to be scared of. This thing does so much damage so quickly, it tends to cycle through boss tiers instantly. The vessel shudders under the influence of a mysterious force. Enemy systems are now protected. I can't hurt them, so there's no point in boarding, really. Enemy systems are repaired, so all the damage I just did is pointless, and intruders detected. There you go, they're all back up. So, you know, worries me. So we're going to have an intruder problem where all over the place. You're fighting a tendril, and we'll just about win, but it's a bit of an ugly fight. Why are the tendrils so good? That one does 5 damage. So it's a win, but it's really awful. I just need to go out and clear these. So you go deal with that. You go help him deal with this one. You go deal with that one, and then I can wait to go... In fact, what I'll do is I'll have you run over. Another Treasonous Whispers. I'd love to kill off the Blood Knights are the problem. Treasonous Whispers is a very, very irritating ability. If I Purify, does that allow me... It ignores Mind Control. Fantastic, just use that now. There you go, disregard. You're being murdered by a thing. Get out of the way of the tendril. Real combatants on tendrils only, please. Except for you, apparently. Okay, you've done enough now. Let's get you out of the way. Have the Gene Soldier fix it. Don't know why you can't stand on there. What's going on? Okay, and then you're done. Go kill this. That one's done. Okay, go deal with these two. And then you can come with me. You wait there. Okay, they're trying to get through my shields. That can't yet. Nothing's fired at me. I'm safe on board, I think. Terror Amplifier on its way to stun. We are immune to stun. Don't care. Get that back up, please. Down. Okay, now let's... Obviously, don't do that on your own. That's silly. Turn to stations. They're firing off the 5-shot volley, so some of these might hit me. I've taken no damage this far. It's quite impressive. Should I try Soul Spearing now to knock out their dodge chance again? Can't do it while moving. Give us a second. Oh, there's another tendril. Okay. Help me. Why am I so slow? They don't have one of the gravity things, so I should be moving okay. That did get through. That's annoying. Fix that as fast. In fact, no. Stay there. You fix that. Double repair speed is going to do this very quickly. I don't know how we're mind controlled. I just had Purify up. Has it worn off already? Bad timing. So I can't fix my engines then. You're going to stay there and just destroy them. No, he's trying to punch his way through. It lasts for 10 seconds. Ouch. This is the worst possible combination. In fact, what I'll do is I'll allow him through. I don't want him to take unnecessary damage. And then someone else can get in there and fix this. They've got low dodge chance though, so let's hit them now. I can't. It's no point in firing anything. In fact, I'm going to have to wait for the invincibility to wear off, so just chill out on board. Enough of you guys are low enough where I think I should spend a round healing on board. This is how this vessel works. It's designed to kill your crew. So the maxed out medbay was absolutely the right play. Is there anyone who does like really, really low damage I can use to contest him? I don't want to accidentally hurt him. Oh, he does 1 damage himself. Who cares? 8. No, I'd accidentally hit him too hard at all of these. I could go fight him with my fellow Flux Priest. They won't hurt each other at all. Fixed it. Your repair speed is bad. I shouldn't use you for that. I'm not under attack in this moment particularly. I am getting shot. Oh, did they perfectly synergize their attacks? No, I'm okay. Not a good time to have low dodge chance though. Another Treasonous Whispers. Purifies 9 seconds away. Where's it going? Hope it's not into you. Hang on, it's going this way. Stay out of that room. What is your intent? You, maybe? No, it was going there. Okay, but there's no one there. My sensors are stunned now. That's great. Fix this quickly, please. Hey, I finally took a point of damage. As I've taken a point of damage, let's fix that immediately. Well, let's wait to see where this goes. There you go, take an extra one. Oh, good, they're regenerating. I think they're now targetable again, though. Good news. Fix this, please. Bonk. There you go. You're dying in a deoxygenated room. I'll let you fix the engines for a second. I'm still being shot at. Why is my dodge chance so poor? Because I temporarily stepped off that to use the ability. It should turn on in a second. 15. Is that all? Because my engines are down. And not manned in particular. I'd love to get over there and attack them, but they keep slowing me down. I can't hit them with real weapons because they've got their stuff up. So I guess now is a good time to try this. This one and this one. If you can knock that out, it makes them easy to hit. Yeah, I know you're getting through. Who's dying? You're suffocating. Okay, it's time to leave. We have a hull breach. You're very bad at dealing with suffocation, so not you. You go deal with that. It also interrupts me. Perfect. Of course they hit that one. Another hull breach in the same room. And it's mind controlled, so I can't fix it. This is... Do I have Purify? Are you the mind controlled one? I can't tell, but if you're not... The one with Purify is mind controlled. Are you kidding me? Can't tell. Ugh, that is outrageously unlucky. Okay, that's going to be fixed. I desperately need now... Oh, because that's down, I can't use the medbay because it's hull breached and this room's broken. Oh dear, oh dear. Can I hurt them? Not with the silly bubble up, so I can't do anything to hit them directly right now. Stand out, take less damage. Stand out, take less damage. I should probably start actually using some of these summons then. Okay, the second you're out of mind control, please purify. Leave the room, you're not achieving anything. In fact, you're just dying in there. Is he chasing me? Please don't suffocate while you're in the doom zone. You're dying in there for no reason. That'll refill itself for us. I could fire this. I'm waiting to see if these hit to lower their dodge chance, but I think I'm being too stingy with the missiles. I need to be spamming them constantly. If you haven't been using this correctly, I need to spam that. That's now good to man. Get my dodge chance back. You're doing nothing over there. Please move over. I don't know why you aren't manning the shields either. Because they're ioned, duh. Should I throw some zombies in? It poisons them, which is nice. You're not currently doing anything else to help me apart from sensors, but who cares? This is still active. Give me strength. Hurry up. Soul Spear is away, so hopefully either the missile or the Soul Spear hit this, and I can send in a Fusillade volley. Okay, I need to protect some things are about to be hit. I'm most worried about my weapon system or anything, honestly, so that one. Mind control down in 4 seconds. I'd love to get you in there to heal, but we have a deoxygenation problem. Terror Amplifier. The doors are stunned. He's now through for 4 seconds. Okay, I still have a tier of doors, though, so I'm not that threatened. He's going to try and punch through another door. Who's going to fix this once I'm ready to go? I can probably use 2 of you to fast fix it, because you're quite quick. This has been hit by something at least, so let's get through and do some damage now. Do I wait for that to turn off first? I think so. It should be wearing off any moment. There you go, just wore off this second. Fusillade time. What's annoying me? Well, if I did hit their shields, that means it's harder for them to actually do anything about me. Bonk. 1 second. I have 4 shield and my max dodge chance, so I can endure this fairly well. 1 has already missed. 1 hits. 2 hits. Something else hit me? I can't tell. Oh no, that's me hitting their shields. That was that noise. Okay, Macro Devastator options. Again, I could just put it all on shields. I'd love to get over there and actually do some fighting, but I need an opportunity to heal and haven't been granted that yet. So maybe this time it's into these 4 and just ignore their... No, I plan to go over. That's inevitable. I could try and take this nuisance out so it stops infinitely spamming stuff. It kind of ruins their dodge chance. I'm not worried about their raw firepower. So yeah, hitting shields is cute, but I have combos to get through that, so do you want to just stop them from infinitely spamming this unbelievable headache? Could disable the Thrall Pit instead. Do these 4. That's probably the best. Okay, 2 onto that, so they just got it up in time. Yeah, the beam is slow enough that if you don't time it correctly, they will get an extra tier. Okay. I don't need to purify right this second. I'm going to wait for the next Treasonous Whispers cast to arrive. So you and one of you rush over here to fix this horrid hole in my ship. Doing good damage to them. We're actually most of the way through already. That should be super fast repairing because we got extra repair speed. Desperately need you to heal. Please do it quickly. Okay, in go my zombies. They're going to come over and fight. Here comes a Treasonous Whispers. Okay, I'm going to let that land and then... Actually, I should probably purify before it lands. I'll do it now. Whoosh, there you go, we're immune. Unfortunately, this will pierce because they did just enough with that 3-shot bombard. Need to dodge one of them and we would have been fine. This is at last fix. Let's hit return to stations. Stay there for a second, don't take damage. That doesn't matter, we're immune. Okay. There's a lot of abilities I haven't been using, it's quite silly. That has a long charge time, so be wary, but he's not currently doing anything, I think. You're standing in a room where you're suffocating. That's silly. Get out of the way. That's the sound of my guys dying. Don't worry. Well, do worry, but you know what I mean. I'm going to choose to keep hitting that system. It actually would be really nice to knock that out so it stops pestering me. So I try summoning an effigy into them. Please hurry up and refill oxygen. Honestly, I'm going to assume it's fine. By the time I get in there, it'll start healing. So of my warriors, I want basically everything to heal. Go stand over here. And you go stand in there. You would love a bit of healing, but I just want dodge chance while I'm being attacked for a moment. Okay, use it now. Hurry up and refill oxygen. This is ridiculous. You've got a breach. That's fine. You'll fix that. Here comes another one. Okay, you're really hitting this system. We have no sensors. Deal with it. Just stand there and fix it to the best of your ability. This is still deoxygenated. Give me strength. Why are you so low tier? That doesn't matter. We're still immune, mercifully. Yet 2 seconds left on the clock. That was them messing up their timing. I could fusillade through, but let's wait for that to charge. Instead, what I'll do is I'll start firing these. You are where? Can't see which one you are. The sparkly effects makes it difficult. No, that's Morak, so you're the other one. You're standing there doing nothing. Good. You can use a Doom effigy. Into what? It's really just a big distraction piece. I'm going to summon it into their piloting. Forces them to go deal with it. And then you can also summon Doom effigies. There, I suppose. And then throw a Hungerer there as well. Just really throw stuff. Okay, the Hunger is instant. I didn't realise that. You're full HP already. Get out the way. You should be over there to get healing, but currently you're too far away. So stand there. You're currently using abilities. Okay, you move over to heal then. Already ran out. I didn't use that very well. Did he get out? No, I just didn't use the capacity. Okay, fine. I'm going to leave my warriors are good enough now. Except for the Gene Soldier. He's a bit peaky, but so be it. They have that up again. Fine. Mouth of Ariok. Temporarily summon a fiend. Is that... I didn't see him on board initially. Must be a new one. Summon Doom effigy. You're still trying to fix this. Bless. Do your best. What is going on? Oh, that's you summoning a Doom effigy. We're ready to teleport, assuming I had any... Just help fix that faster. Oh, don't stun me there. Okay, we're going to have to wait 5 seconds. Fine, whatever. Hello, there's a 90 HP Doom effigy on your piloting. Go deal with that. I can't fusillade them right now as they've got all their irritating shields up with that thing. It's got what? It's already damaged, so I could put one Soul Spear into it to break it. And then I guess one over here just to keep hitting... Be insistent on hitting their piloting. I could actually use the Fusillade's fire and then use the Macro Devastator through that charger. That means I can hit them and then they take all the damage and it's immediately off, so it doesn't matter that it would repair the shields, it gets disabled. That actually is a decent combo. Let's knock this out. Wait for them to arrive in a second. There's another one for you. The Hungerer, oh yeah, because I de-synergized their spawn, they're going to struggle to help each other. Did I start firing the Soul Spear as I moved into a deoxygenated room? I'm so not clever. Stun for another 2 seconds. We're gonna... Oh, they're down. I didn't pay attention there. Okay, I think I have to play it safe and just go straight for this to make sure it doesn't... Is it even up anymore? I can't tell. It looks to be green and doing its thing, so let's turn it off. Could I hit... No, I doubt it. I'm trying to hit 4 rooms. I don't think the game will give it to me. Oh, there you go. I'm lying. Off. There you go. And that's, yeah, now we've done enough damage to activate the next tier, so it doesn't matter. Enemy crews reinforced. A wrenching energy washes over you and you witness objects aboard your vessel seemingly winking in and out of existence. Subspace rifts open across the enemy vessel, disgorging an infernal host. Are they on board my ship? It'd be great if I had sensors. I could see what's going on even on friendly territory. Missile ready to go again. Keep firing. I'm going to hit this now so they can't ion me. Something just exploded somewhere, apparently. Can I at least deal with the subspace breach, please? Cast the Soul Spear already. This is ridiculous. Been going forever. One of us is mind-controlled, but I can just... Oh my... There you go. You're finally out of the room. Give me strength. Yeah, the whole breaches are gone, and you can let oxygen refill. Right. Again, I need another round of healing onto the non-combatants of all things. You go stand there as you could use one. Nothing to engage with. My weapons somehow got... No, they're not hit. They are hit? Can't tell. Well, there's something in there, so go raid. There you go. Oh, they've mind controlled. Do not do that. That's a disaster. Wait 3 seconds to purify and then I can save him. The Doom effigy is winning a fight. No, I misread because of the one. I thought it was HP was there. There you go. That weapon is down. They have no weapons. They're no threat at all. We're fine. Chill out. I have not been using this at all. That's disastrous. Oh, if I use this to protect it, can he not damage it despite the fact he's meleeing it? That's an interesting question. Blood Spear, that might hurt. Heal now. In case that's aiming at you, I want you to be healthy and not die. It's now immune to damage, so they can't bother it. Why can't I power it, though? I have 3 power to spare? Oh, because he's mind-controlled, I've effectively... Here we go. There you go. He was generating a piece of power that was used to run it. So that's... There you go. That's a hidden downside to that. If you're doing it in such a way that you're using these to power things and then they get knocked off the system, you then can't run the gun anymore. Be wary. You desperately need to go heal, and then someone needs to go fix this for me. Who isn't really doing anything, neither of you are doing anything. Here comes Blood Spit. I don't know what it does. I think it just does direct damage to our systems. It's fine. Gonna Terra Amplify something, sure. You're not threatening me at all right this second, so who cares? Another Mind Control. We're immune. Ha 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 ha. Get out the way, get out the way. You go in, you go in. Good healing. Okay. My Doom Effigy is at last succumb. Fine. Good solution for that. Here's another one. Enjoy. And another one. Keep spawning them. Blood Spear. Immune. Aha! I put my little positron thingy. You can't hurt my weapons. Treasonous Whispers again. I'm going to have to dodge this one this time as everyone is. So I guess if I just move everyone to a new room. You stand there. You stand there. You stand there. You stand there. I don't think I have enough empty rooms to do this, but I could do this. You go to there. You go to there. And just hope it's not on any of you. I could use the micro shield. That might block it. I don't know who it's going for is the problem. It's impossible to predict. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe I can see the angle and predict it in advance. They're throwing a lot of Blood Spears. Kind of annoying. The Blood Spears are doing more damage to me than anything else. I've severely underused my missiles, it must be said. I should be throwing those like mad. Tell you what, actually hit this with your missile, because then they can't protect themselves. That's the Treasonous Whisper. It's going for you, the husk. Or further. Maybe it's going for this room. Can't tell. It is going for the husk. Great. Don't think there's anything I could do about that. Weapons are still safe, because I'm just going to spam this into it. Well, everyone else just return to stations then. Not you. You'll accidentally mutilate the husk in 2 seconds flat. I'm better off just letting him stand in rooms for a second. Has my missile arrived yet? I can't tell. Yes. Disabled. I think, well, the next charge of the Macro Devastator is game over. Yep, we're fine. Chill out for a bit. Here comes their Fiend versus my Doom Effigy. Fix the sensors. Can't believe how long they've been down for. Just wait. Somehow they're losing HP everywhere. Another Terra Amplifier. Oh, it's going to hit everyone. No. Oh, well. Yeah, if I had 2 Purifiers, that would actually render this. This boss would be hard countered by having 2 Purifiers. Then they can't do any of their annoying... Oh, you got hit somehow. Because it passes through shield, so it hit automatically. Most of my combatants are stunned, but not you. The benefit of having them split up just a little bit. And you're free to contribute some DPS as well, so go do so. Wait for the Macro Devastator to charge and then instantly win. The Blood Knight there is going to probably... Well, I'd say lose versus this. It's got too much DPS. My doors are being destroyed by my own friend. That's great. 2 seconds to go. If I have someone standing there, they might be able to distract him long enough to not lose it. Like that, and then run out. There you go. Return to stations. Not you. And we're done. Yeah, that's game over. Well, they do have a bit of dodge chance, so they may get away with this. It'd be incredibly unlikely. Firing something. I don't care. Protect the weapons at all costs. Bing, 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 bing. I need to do 6 damage, so only 2 rooms. Well, I've been living over here the whole time, so let's just stay here. What I should have done all along ago, let's destroy this. Torment VIII unlocked. Enemy has been vanquished. At last you arrive at the Vault of Souls. Within it you find a grand altar ablaze with argent fire. Ship unlock. Fortress Bane. They achieve victory with the godless carnage. You plunge your hand into the flames. The searing heat of eternity washes over you and your crew. Your souls sublimate into the infinite ether, heralding the age of pandemonium. You've fulfilled your destiny. Your mission is complete. Whew. They are getting harder and harder. I remember that one being much easier where you could just, well, it's really like kind of rock, paper, scissors depending on your build and which of the bosses you get. They do very different things. There are bosses which are obviously more potent, dealing direct ship damage. They've got 4 weapon systems constantly hitting you, but there's a lot less like psychic shenanigans going on. That's the Blood one, where they're constantly just casting stuff. The solution to that, I suspect, is you could have a strong boarding team that, you know, doesn't get scattered into a bunch of rooms. If I had my 4 guys in the same room, I could probably crew wipe them in a few seconds. That'd be trivial. And then leave like 1 or 2 blood golems or something that can't repair alive, and then their ship is useless. That would make it so much easier. That was a kind of a weird... We had an eclectic mix where we had enough ship damage to deal with it and strong defense, so we kind of tanked their damage while we just killed them, rather than hard countering them. 7,536 is the highest they've ever gotten. Hurrah. There are the stats for those who cares. Major threat. Oh, you get 600 for destroying the mini-boss. Giant necrophage destroyed. That'll be where a lot of resonance comes from. And yeah, scrap. Less scrap than usual because the difficulty is going up and reducing it. Lots of crew HP healed. We start with a med bay. It's not surprising. And then ship damage on enemy. What about damage we sustained? Crew loss, crew HP lost. Can't actually see if we do. Is there any friendly ship damage? Surrenders refused. Running from things. Scrap, merchants. Crew losses and the like. HP. Slain, burn. It's just crew. And then, no, it doesn't actually tell you how much damage your ship took overall. Or it doesn't, I'm just blind. Never mind. Right, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see in Void World, there's obviously lots and lots of different ship combinations we can try and different lords, so I'm obviously open to ideas. Or if you just want to chat with me and others in the comments, that's great too. I really didn't think we'd win this run. About halfway through the second part, I was rather despondent, so quite pleased we made it through. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. It means a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye.